Hello, everyone, and welcome to RGL 6's Season 10 Advanced Grand Finals. That's it. We're here. This is going to be the end of both of these teams' run through the division. It's going to be RPC versus PEGMODE. And, we've got a lot of great TF2 action headed your way. And to break it all down, it's going to be me on the mic, joined by Jamond, and we've got the amazing wbacon. I don't know how you say that. I'm just going to say wbacon for the moment on the analysis for us. And if I believe correctly, you got some notes to help us kind of break down these rosters, break down these teams, and maybe predict what we're going to see here tonight.
Yeah, just want to give a quick recap, considering these teams did play previously about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, in the upper bracket finals. That game was, of course, a decisive 10-0 on the side of RPC. On pretty similar maps to Sunshine to start, and then Process and then Stakewater. We had the same maps coming up today, just the second and third map flipped around. And, it does give a good opportunity for on side of PEGMODE because, they've been very dominant on Stake recently, actually, in their last match versus the Cronge Realm. They got completely swept 4-0 on product in the first map, then came back and swept them on Snakewater in the second before having a really close Process game to finally make it finals 3-2. And that's a huge story, of course, upsetting Cronge. I mean, I don't think anyone expected that. Not me, not everyone I knew that I talked to. But, ever since the end of the season, they had a really close end of the season regular match with the Cronge Realm and were able to make it through and come out on top. But looking at the changes they made, so one of the things they did in their last match that's different from their match against RPC, is that they actually had Kawa off-classing a bit to Soldier quite a lot more. Kawa actually did spend maybe like 70-75% of that match playing, the actual Soldier class rather than, as opposed to the previous match where she spent about 70-75% of the game playing Pyro. And it really wasn't working against RPC. They pulled out the counter off classes. They had the Heavy, they had the Sniper, and especially when they had the Sniper, not having the two Soldiers to really push that early aggression, really screw them on some of these mids, and that was a big story in the previous encounter. But, if they're able to actually, change it up, maybe just keep it a little bit more stock, keep the standard classes, I wouldn't be surprised to see a much closer match this time. I've been rambling on for a while, Tcmano. Do you have any thoughts so far?
Well, I do have a couple of thoughts because, as you said, these teams have previously met up in the playoffs, and it was, like you said, a very decisive 2-0 in terms of maps towards RPC. And if you look at the maps that we have tonight, they're very similar to the maps that they played last time. Last time it was Sunshine, Process, and Snakewater. This time it's going to be Sunshine, Snakewater, Process, and I think Gully if we get that far. So definitely kind of a bold statement from PEGMODE being willing to retread old ground, and definitely a place where they didn't have any success. They lost 5-0 both times. So do you think that the Kawa change is going to be enough to kind of get them the victory on those maps where they lost pretty decisively, or do you think it's going to have to be a bit more it's going to have to be something else aside from just Kawa playing Soldier instead of playing Pyro?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't exactly a full repeat. Like we said, the second and third map did change, and I think, judging by the previous role, PEGMODE should be really confident in Snakewater after 5-0 in Cronge on that map in the previous round of playoffs. So, having a bit more, being a bit better at that map might turn things around for them. Also, we have a little bit of different rosters on both teams. In the previous encounter, they had Rick Ricatoni on Scout. This time it looks like we have Yerb instead. We do have Rick Ricatoni again, but we don't have JT this time. And JT was a big factor last time, both on the Scout class and on the Sniper class. He went 13-0 on Process. So he was a bit of a problem in that one, to say the least. And especially in the mids, he ran the Sniper mid a couple times and exploited PEGMODE's lack of two Soldiers and was able to get some good shots off and hit everything when it mattered.
Definitely.
And then on this...
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah, and then just to quickly, on the side of PEGMODE, we have on Med, instead of Charis this time, we actually have Caboose, who was banned for saying some words, but now he is back for Grand Finals. And, that was a factor in the last match. It felt like PEGMODE was able to keep their Med, struggled to keep their Med alive as much as RPC, looking at the Med does. So, maybe just having a little bit more coordination, if they feel like they're more coordinated with Caboose, could be a factor that helps quite a bit. So Tcmano, what else do you think?
Well, I mean, definitely, and I think all eyes, as you said, are going to be on PEGMODE to see if these kind of this invigorated roster that they got going on here is going to be able to take down RPC because like you said, they were able to beat Cronj Realm Blanco not once but twice in playoffs. Once to in the first round of playoffs in a 2-1 fashion, and also in the third round of playoffs in a 2-1 fashion. So they've definitely proven that against the best of the division over the season, they've been able to take it and have been able to come back victorious, so to speak. So it's been interesting that their one weak point has been this RPC roster, both in terms of playoffs and in terms of the regular season. They lost to RPC 3-5 once again on Sunshine. So if they're going to be able to come in here and take this first map, that'd be the first time this season that they've done so against RPC. So it would definitely show that their efforts and their roster changes, whether it's reverting back to their original roster or kind of playing a more standard lineup, is going to be working for them. But, someone who knows these teams well and is highly anticipated by chat is Jamond, who has just joined us. Jamond, how you doing?
Man, listen, I just got off my flight. I literally just got here, man. Listen, man, I just got off that flight, man. Where was I at, man? You don't need to know, man. We busting and bucking. You already know the vibes. But listen, R.I.P. to Alfredo Daniel.
Oh yeah,
he hurt his hammy. He pulled his strings, and his head is too big, so he must have laid rest in his sweet, sweet little bed. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I've been anticipating this night. Tcmano, I have missed casting with you, and I have missed you so dearly. You have been gone for too long, and I wish I knew you in life so we could go have a drink, get a little drunky, and go from there. Yes, sir.
Of course.
So Terry W. Buckaroo a drink, but listen. Overall, this game is heated. This is the match I don't think anybody was expecting, Mr. Mono. This is the match of advance. This is the grand final. No lie. No lie.
No fake. No fake. This is the real one.
No fake. No pepper. No cheese. We talking plain burger with ketchup only. Actually, caramelized onions and ketchup and cheese. You
gotta have the works. You got a little bit in there.
Exactly. You know how to represent. But listen, overall, this game is quite frankly, I mean, shoot. Listen, I think a majority of people thought / knew what grand finals was going to be, and we thought we were going to see Cronj Realm up in the business, but no. Nah. The big dogs got destroyed by the underdogs, and let me say, good Lord have mercy, did they get destroyed. And all I gotta say is Tcmano.
Yeah.
It's a great day, great night for Team Fortress 2 gameplay. Yes, sir.
It definitely will be. We're gonna have to see if RPC are gonna be able to take it to PEGMODE, or whether PEGMODE's got something in their back pocket. And as we've got everyone here, I guess we can go through some predictions. Obviously, I think RPC might be the favorites going into this, or actually no, they probably definitely are the favorites. But we've seen from PEGMODE that they've got something. They were able to show it to Cronj Realm Blanco, and they've been able to get here into the grand finals. wbacon, Jamond, how do you expect this Sunshine game to go?
I've been talking. Nah. I've been talking too much, and I heard a giblert analyst. I need to just run it, go with it. You already know.
Yeah, because as we were talking about earlier, I do think PEGMODE with some of the changes they made the last time, and the fact they have some experience, and also the fact they're kind of heated up. They had a match really close, intense one the previous week. So sometimes having that match, being warmed up for it, can arguably be better than having the rest week that RPC had. But with all those things considered, I still think RPC is still a relatively heavy favorite here. They look very clean in their last match. So I'm predicting maybe 5-1, 5-2 on Sunshine, and then a very competitive Snakewater, probably maybe a 5-3. I think it's going to be a lot closer, but I do think RPC will walk away overall the victor. I will say that, the two things I really want to watch out for RPC, what they did really well last time was their last push is very great at converting everything. The focus fire was really good, and the point pressure was, it was just textbook stuff. It was very good last pushes. On side of PEGMODE, looked a little bit shakier, so if they can change that up, clean up some of the last pushes, they did have a few opportunities. Again, that could also be a big factor to look out for. Another thing I want to point out, Kavito, definitely a player to watch. Pretty much every playoff match, he's put up gigantic numbers, 300, 350 DPM plus.
Oh
Every
yeah, I'm
time.
about to say every time he has put up some crazy numbers, 1000%.
Yep, the only thing I'd want to watch out for Kavito is from the few matches I've seen of RBC, and even from what Kylo said, that Kavito, he does have a very aggressive playstyle, so he can have some moments where maybe he gets a little overzealous, which can cause some crazy things to happen, cause some chaos to happen. There's a few times where he's in before anyone else, but hey, sometimes he just hits those lock and load pipes and kills everything, so it doesn't even matter. But it is something that PEGMO can keep in mind, that maybe look for those chances to punish Kavito being aggressive. So, Jamal, do you have any other thoughts?
I think personally, one thing I probably will go ahead and just kind of spitball. I really was expecting JT to be in this grand final instead of Rick Riccatoni. Nonetheless, I think in terms of Sunshine, because I guess if we go in order from like Sunshine, Snakewater, Process, and Goalie Wash, one thing that I think that RPC does really well, at least in terms of Sunshine themselves, is just collapsing, at least with Sunshine, and I think a little bit with Process has probably been, maybe not Process, maybe Snakewater more has probably been one of the better maps, maybe a little bit weaker for RPC in terms of Snakewater, but I'm looking to see some really good collapses here from RPC in terms of Sunshine. I'm looking to see some really good fight conversions. I'm looking to see some stupid shit. I'm gonna be real with you. I may have did a little cuss word right there, but I am looking to see some. I'm looking to see some dumb stuff that kind of happens from maybe more so from PEGMODE. Maybe they pull out the pyro funny again. Maybe they pull out the silly sniper or something of that sort. I am pregame pyro. I am somewhat expecting. Also, don't mean to be alarmed. If someone could slide your boy connect, but other than that, shit. I am expecting nonetheless great things from this match, and I want to say prediction wise, Giblert, because you pretty much said the majority. I'm looking at, I forgot what was your original prediction for Sunshine? I couldn't.
I was thinking about maybe 5-1, 5-2, and then on Snakewater about a bit closer, but still in favor of RPC. I think about 5-3, 5-2, something like that.
See,
and then they do make it past, and I think they ultimately win in the next map.
I think we're looking at like a quick 5-4, maybe on the side of I think quick 5-4 for RPC in terms of Sunshine, and then if we get the Snake, I'm looking at a good 3-2 for PEGMODE. Okay, I don't know so much how Process, and if we get the Goalie Wash will go, but I am interested to see the moves that happen on that sword. Low key.
Definitely. So it's seeming like Sunshine, we're expecting it to go the way of a RPC. So if PEGMODE can pull something out here, that would definitely be a really great start to this grand finals for them, as we are going to go live shortly, folks. Sit back and relax and watch the game unfold, as it's going to be RPC versus PEGMODE. And first off, I think we just got to watch Kavito. You guys were talking him up, so it seems like a really great place to start on this first mid here.
No, you're very right. And just as we're coming out the straight mid, I don't know how Demo Man. I don't know who's actually going to be fast. If it's going to be more Kavito, if it's going to be more Penny. But it looks like Kavito's actually the fastest one, as we're seeing an immediate bomb from Nazareth. They're kind of just playing both mids respectively. No one's really trying to do anything. We do see Kylorfo trying to do a little funny in Cafe so far, but nothing happening. Double bomb. Yeah, the double bomb's coming in from both. Oh, wait, it's actually being absorbed by quite a lot by PEGMODE. PEGMODE doing the best to actually go ahead and absorb. Medics are both dead on both teams, but right now is Kylorfo getting Penny, seeing if he can try to get another pick before inevitably dying, but it's going to be the PEGMODE dominant dub for so far. So that mid played out, maybe not exactly cookie cutter, but for the most part, hey, That was crazy. I like seeing that. That was amazing for them straight up. Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, because Kavito, he did get there a bit earlier, but he just wasn't able to get any space. He was just waiting for like heals for so long. Everyone else on the side of a PEGMODE was able to kind of walk across, and now we've seen they're gotten up. We do see the soldier sacking in. Looks like he was trying to fade around through Valley. Does get a lot of damage. There's a few players a bit weak on the side of RPC, but they're just going to heal up. Once again, things are going to reset. And okay, so on the side of PEGMODE, how do they like to, break these kind of stalemates? What's their go-to play, do you think?
Usually with Sunshine, it's you could do like the casual fake bomb from Choke and then the real bomb from Valley. But PEGMODE it's kind of interesting because they do the normal default, and then sometimes they like to do something like a little spicy where maybe someone goes through Choke, or maybe someone like Nazra is coming through Cafe, so maybe a bomb comes out, maybe a little bit of spam damage. Nazra comes through Cafe to get immediately, so literally that. Nazra literally just comes in through Cafe, see if he can try to get like a better angle to see if he can get like an earlier, maybe a deeper bomb, but it's just going to get eaten by scouts. As we do see Kylorfo with the repeat ball coming in, ring around the Rosie, getting some good damage onto the medic. But not getting caboosed down. But we are going to see the loss of another soldier, and it's not showing me his name. So,
he's bombing?
But Reese is already bombing it. It looks like team fights are just going back and forth. Both soldiers gone on the side of RPC. Does not matter. The scout focus fire is great coming out from RPC. Uber coming out from PEGMODE, not using it on the side of RPC. The Vine is not terrified for whatever reason. The Uber has been used on the side of PEGMODE. No fear, and it is now looking at potentially a mid domination. We do see, and that is down 3 for the side of PEGMODE, and we are now seeing a RPC full Uber edition clutch mode gaming. Now, it was a very chaotic team fight. Very, very chaotic. We had people kind of dying back and forth. We had, I think, one person died in like a 1v1 in Valley. A little bit scuffed, but
somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of happens. But listen, this is full ad. There's no reason why you don't want to take this, especially as fast, seeing as I don't have a gun. Exactly what we're doing. We see Kavito bomb in, getting the gun, not getting any damage early on somebody else. We see a bomb coming in from the side of, but it's a big bomb coming in from Cowboy. It doesn't look like
he's close on the Uber, only 90% more. They might be able to get this. They might actually even need to.
It's Pudis domination up in the business. Good lord. The Pudis hold. Killing 3.
That is really good. Luckily for them, they kept Divine alive, so it's not going to be super terrible. That was pretty terrible, because if you can't convert those like Uber ad pushes, that's kind of put a bit of doubt into your team play as a whole. They're going to be able to get second though, this PEGMODE squad, and now they just got to worry about RPC trying to flood in here. Reese
way too committed, and Choke was going to just easily get caught there. And now RPC needs to try to at least get some type of force here, force spam, whichever, or at least PEGMODE's just going to try to get this for free, which is exactly what they're doing. It doesn't look like they want to even try the pressure as much, seeing as they're already down the soldier. What's the reason for it? Which is going to just let PEGMODE get the Uber, or excuse me, the mid pretty confidently. But on the side of RPC, we are going to see Uber coming out from Divine AT, which, if people don't know his real name, that's Divine Anal Temple right there. Yeah, that's that full name, that full government name right there, player. Yeah.
That's on the birth certificate and everything, it checks. And we are going to see them try to go in. They try to make some space or some noise by a Valley to allow for the soldier to get in through Cafe. It doesn't end up working, so they're just going to reset the thing. However, they're going to be a big bomb coming in. It gets one nice rocket off. Reese going to fall regardless.
And Nazra, Yarvis going crazy. And
they're also weak.
Giblert actually went crazy and just took a fight and just pressures. We just seen the Uber actually coming out again from the side of PEGMODE, and Divine milked it to about 124, wanted to use, but a better Uber for the side of RPC. Yeah. And the caboose, but doesn't matter. Kylorfo is right on it, getting picks back and right. Cobra's gonna drop too. Oh my lord, have mercy.
Oh my god.
Lord have mercy.
That was.
That surf was crazy.
That was such a great surf, but Kylorfo just with the chase, not letting them get out for free at all. Not even letting them pay to get out. There's just no way.
Nah, this grand finals, you chase that shit every day of the week. You telling me you chase that every day of the week, my boy?
You got to. You
got to chase that every day. There's no reason not to. And just as I was saying that, we're looking at about 40, 45 ad-ish coming in that side of RPC. Now, we do see a gum going up. We do see a pyro, which is Kawa. Yes, lowest. Oh my god. Their aliases. I'm looking at the other aliases, and Kawa's just the lowest right now. But we do see the pyro. We see the engineer. We do see him also getting Uber. closely but steadily. And you know, you see,
predicted it right.
Yeah, Uber's gonna be pulled out from lower. Kyle's gonna stuff it to a great deal. Gun is still up. Gun is being okay. Gun's gonna go ahead and go down. They don't have Kawa. 6v5 on the side of RPC. RPC has better player
almost
ads.
has Uber though.
Yeah, doors are being stuffed. They're not doing anything with it. Reese is gonna go ahead and just get mulched. And it's not looking too sexy right now. Uber is still coming in.
Still in though.
Yeah, we do see RPC trying to get off
the force.
Yes, sir. An immediate force coming out from Kyle Orfo. You know, managed to get through that for free. The heavy definitely was spamming them down, but you need something else to stuff that door. You can't let that happen. You can't let that happen on the forward, especially if they're that far back and fighting
trying
sides.
to go forward.
No,
Kawa on the pyro, no fear, whatever. It gets the scored shot out. Is it gonna find much damage with it? However, they're still trying to cap this point. However, they have lost their medic. Caboose is down. They are gonna get the kappa, but I don't know how much good it's gonna do. Divine is gonna be at full Uber at their work within here, so they do.
Ooh, this is probably around, TC. I'm going to keep it real with you. This is probably around once they get their players, get them super healthy, super buff. This is probably looking to be around, unless by the grace of God, Powers is able to plunge the door. I'm talking Thanksgiving types of plumbing. You feel me? Yes, sir.
Stopped.
Yes, sir. You see him coming out. Cavito's going to go ahead and just bomb in deep with Yerb, forcing the heavy. 4 people in spawn.
So much cap time.
So much cap time coming in. And
that's it.
That's around. You know, heavy and everyone else was positioned well, but they pretty much gave up the point when they all just went back in the spawn. It's rough, especially if you're trying to kite an Uber, but you can't kite in spawn, especially with that much time, especially with that much cap points, man.
Yeah, they were just on it immediately. They played it so well, and they were able to get that first round. Now, coming in to the second mid, it looks like Cavito has a bit more space to work with. He's not locked out. It actually looks like the enemy team might be a bit locked out as well. They're taking a bit of spam going through that valley a bit late. And so now a few damage on point. Yeah, it's going to be one of the scouts going down. A nice bomb on the Caboose is going to get the kill as well. But Demo going down. Nazara as well falling. Basically everyone on the side of PEGMODE is down. Now RPC, they just got to get these few remaining stragglers. It is going to be Kawa and as well as a scout below the point. It looks like you're going to be trying to fight Kawa. Actually, no, going to be going up, meeting up with the scout to get the kill. Kawa taking it. Now, can Cavito, looks like he's just running around. He does see the scout. Is he going to be able to get that? He gets one nice pipe, and Rickatoni cleans him up. And what was maybe looking like a bit shaky of a mid, nah, RPC, they're going to get it. And this is going to be a good position for them to get into second here, Jamont.
Yeah, you know, that could have been crazy. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Quagmire, a.k.a. KJ Quad has been doing some crazy shit like this entire playoffs. Yeah. So if there's one person to like Cam to look at when the fight is going on, that definitely Ed. But you know, just as I'm saying that, Divine is actually gonna get bombed, leading him to 68 health, but it's not gonna use. Divine is strong. He does not want to use the Uber, but no soldiers on the side of RPC. So this could be another potential round for the side of RPC. Bomb in deep, Cavito's in deep, killing Caboose. Yeah, 3 down on the side of PEGMODE. Not what you want to see if you're a Pegger fan. And just as I'm saying that, we got Market up on heavy, trying to get as much damage, sponge as he can. Cavito's already low, gonna get caught up by Nazareth. Nazareth's gonna go pick up.
Kawa.
It's just Kawa, 1v6, and it's not gonna be enough to get the round that RPC is just gonna go ahead and clutch up, which Tcmano is gonna leave us at a 2-0 so far.
Yeah, it is going to be 2-0. And these mids, I mean, last mid, I think it was actually in the favor of PEGMODE, but last time it was just a bit more dominant for RPC. We're going to have to see if that trend continues, as it looks like they're still going to be opting to go through that valley route. They kind of got stuffed a bit, but they're actually a bit quicker than everyone else on the side of RPC. They're just going to be taking their time, a bit early high ground control. We do see the bomb coming out. It's actually going to be a fake from Kyle, where he's just going to go into the valley.
Penny is going to die already. This is not good. This is not good for a starter mid. You got a lot of people that you're not really accounting for. Carlorfo's behind, and not a lot of people are paying attention to him. Missions happening back and forth. Carlo is in, and he's going to go ahead and get the boost. Nazar's going to try to see if he can get revenge for his medic, but it's not going to happen. Divine is living with 76 HP.
Yeah, he surfs that so well.
And the PEGMODE gamers are just being picked off one by one. Market versus Yerb. You're going to get marketed casually as Rickatoni is on the chase for Market.
He's so deep.
He backs up. Woo, and he backed up. Dang, Yerb got marketed, and that was a sale right there. That was a sale type of pistol right there. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's so deep in behind, however, it is going to be Market. He's just standing back there. It looks like he was maybe trying to go for a cheeky pick on one of them.
But Rick knows. Rick knows.
1v1?
Yeah, Rick, nah. They know better than to leave a guy back there. They know after a couple games before during reg season not to do that. Not to play. Not to play. But as we do see RPC actually going ahead and breaking through choke, see a bomb coming out by Reese, just trying to make some room as casually as possible. PEGMODE not trying to go ahead and bleed any more players that they already kind of did a little bit, but you know, it was just Market. They are going to get Uber for last. Yeah, they're going to get Uber for last, but it doesn't matter. They're going to go ahead and take it in. RPC is just in it with these conversions. Oh, and just as I'm saying that, you know, Uber is going to be a lot better than PEGMODE, actually.
They get
Carlorfo. Kavito tried to do something on the point. Devon is low-key being chased by Nazara. Devon's trying his best to dodge, but Nazara's going to clean him up with the rocket. Reese is in dungeon right now. 69 health. Oh, but gonna get cleaned up by the Scout double jump. The Scout class is awful. I hate that class. Devilman is the only good class in the game. That's a fact. Agreed. As a fact. No, that's not to say that. Holy moly, Yerb. Yerb just got put in a pocket rocket. Good Lord, have mercy, boy.
Dude, he got smashed up against the cliff, man. Jeez.
Good Lord, that pocket rocket, baby boy. Jeez. Hey, all I'm saying is, JT wouldn't get air shot. You know, just saying.
Yeah, I see. That's the difference right there. That's the difference.
You know, just as we're saying that, you know, we do see a Valley push coming out from the side of PEGMODE.
Oh, yeah.
So looking with a lot of Uber. And just so we see that Reese is actually going to go in with a bomb. Oh, and Caboose. Oh, and Caboose was way too long. Way too long. Yeah. And you're just cleaning up. Oh, and you're, oh my goodness, the punishment. Reese got way too much damage. Everyone was bunched up. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see, at least going in the Valley.
There was no one there with Caboose to help protect him. After the demo died, it was just Caboose, and it's just an easy force coming out. They're going to have a big ad as well, Divine, with the rest of the squad. They're taking their time to make their way to mid. But once they do, they might have a bit of resistance from the side of the guys on PEGMODE, but they should be able to take this pretty cleanly. They're going to be walking in now, just going to be forcing the soldier off of Bell Tower.
And
sticky.
Good Lord, dude, I am love what I'm seeing. I'm in love. I am love. Oh my goodness. And Uber's already gonna pop up on RPC. Absolutely. Yeah, the pyro just stuffed that entire bomb. You know, just as I said. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. The double bomb. Oh my God! Double bomb central coming in, and they're just gonna spawn camp. There's nothing. You just spawn camp at this point.
Dude, this should Rick is pre-gaming the cap at this point. He's just like,
this should just be a free round. 100% just should be a free round.
Oh, they kicked Nazara. He denied it.
Nazara with the back stops the cap.
Big play.
Woo! Yes, sir. Bringing everybody back. He's gonna die for it, but it's okay. And Kavito's gonna get picked off in lobby too. Let's pick up. Yep. Kavito's gonna get picked off in lobby.
This is doable. They got Uber at. They can try and push out here.
1000% you push off this. There's no reason to fear this. If you fear this, there's no reason not to. Power bomb. Kyle's gonna get picked off by Reese. We do see some trading going on. Oh, we see some damage being traded back and forth consistently. And just when we're saying that, it looks like RPC actually wants to stay. They want to commit to this fight 100%, even though they don't have Uber.
They really want.
They have Uber. They have Uber that could go in. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Good sweet G. Sweet Pootis, man. Words are wanting to come out. Big bomb coming out. Rigatoni's going to go ahead and die by Market.
They should be able to get two.
Oh, yeah, they should be able to. Divine's going to have Uber, and the Uber's going to be better for RPC. Caboose is going to die. Double pipe by Cavito.
It's only Cavito and Divine, though. They might be able to get them.
The Market clean up. The KJ Quad clean up. Yes, sir. Oh, my God. This is chaos. This is literally chaos. Up to like a 11, a 10, a 12. I don't even know.
They want to fight this though. This RPC squad, they're coming in here. They're taking it back. They don't have a med.
You should fight this with spawners. Like they have no heals. Just play it slow, focus your targets really correctly, and then you can just take as much room as you want. And then you already have people spawning, so you don't even need to worry about backcappers. You're living with 9 HP, dude. 9 HP. Holy glowly, dude.
Dude, that's 8 more than he needs, you know, apparently.
That's 8 more than you need. And, you know, we do see Europe peeking a little Valley. Nah, he was like, hey, I'm flirting with y'all. What y'all doing right there?
Ghosted.
Exactly, ghosted. That Tinder moment, man. Yeah. I know that too much. No, I'm kidding. But we do see 2 RPC players. Market trying to fight. Kylorfo, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Europe's going to pick up Market. Europe gets 2 of the people who flanked. Stop flaking my team. You will get punished. That is what these people are saying, man.
He's got the flank on lock, man. And now RPC, they're trying to push forward. We do see making a bit of space. Actually, no, it looks like they want to just try and use this Uber in. Oh my God.
They wanted to go
so high in
They
the sky,
wanted to
man.
go off the slight Uber, but nothing happened. And we are going to go ahead and see KJ Quad die for killing Kyle Orfo. Both teams are down too, so if they really wanted, they got to pick their fights, and their focus is very carefully, which is just chaos at this point. Damage is just being traded back and forth. Oh my God, Kawa's waiting to get Bo before doing anything. Kawa bombs right on the Reese, looking to die here. Rick Rigatoni's committing for the kill, commits for the kill, and it's just back and forth, which is going to go ahead and prompt PEGMODE to go ahead and just leave. Rick's peeking Bobby a little bit, see if he can get the pick on Nazara. Nazara dropping Rick down to 10 HP. Nazara's getting out. Capino is chasing, dude.
He's still being chased. Oh, he's still staying alive.
Dude. Holy moly.
Dude, one wrong movement, that roller would have hit him. He goes down anyways, though.
Down anyway, yes, dude. Oh, and we are looking at RPC looking to go right. Have 10% Uber and lost both soldiers. Space. This is terrible. This is terrible for the side of our PEGMODE. Ubers are up for both teams.
They have to use
PEGMODE has to use the Uber to see if they can try to make the Uber for RPC a little bit worse, which it is going to be, and we are going to get a spawner to see if we can work something with it. Now the focus fire just has to be perfect, which Europe's going to go down to
one.
Penny. Reese's going to go ahead and get, and it's just chaos. It's just complete chaos, dude.
Oh my God. They'd have to do this. Ed has to go huge here along with the rest of this team. It's going to be a big bomb coming in as well. Going to be taking down Rick Rigatoni. Still Ed on the point. He's right. He gets it. Oh, with the fight from Beniferous. Can he get the Vine? He can get the Vine. Oh my God. That's why you don't sleep on the head, man.
Don't sleep on KJ Quad, bro.
You can't. You never can. We got Europe. It looks like he wanted to try something valid. He thinks better of it. He just goes back to his team. Rick Rigatoni peek and choke. And now a reinvigorated PEGMODE. It looks like they want to try and get through choke here. But Reese is on the sniper. He does hit a shot. It's going to be a body shot. But, you know, all shots, they do matter. So it is going to be a kill. But they're only going to trade out his soldiers. Still going to be trying to make their way in here.
Kawa is going to die for this. Yeah, Kawa died. Kawa tried to pressure the sniper by herself. And it didn't work. It didn't work out at all. We had no other support. Rick Rigatoni's going ahead and kill him. Penny, and they just got to get out. KJ Quad and Caboose just got to skadoosh out of there. Kampu Panda style. No whooshy, whatever finger it's called, man. I forgot. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're actually psyched. They're trying to refight.
Oh, they're in. They get one. They get the demo, and then they use Uber.
Yeah, they get pitched. They roll it. They get pitched. They roll it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're going to see if they can try to catch the Vine. Kylero's going to do his best.
He gets it. He gets Caboose.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. They're still going to try and cap up the mid as they should. It's only going to be 3 up on the side of the RPC before they get their spawners, but they do get them now. And now it looks like they want to be trying to go in through Cafe. They don't want to take this phase down. They want to try and take this fight. Cavito leading the charge before the rest of his team is in by a mile. Now everyone else is coming in here. Reese going to be bombing to make some space, and they should be able to get this fairly cleanly. Probably the most clean fight or clean exchange we've seen. Actually, no, we do see the bomb coming in. PEGMODE. Oh, that was a little fake out right there. They got my hopes up for some action.
Nah. Listen, that is the classic drive-by bomb, see the info, get out. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, Reese is doing the same thing while Nazar goes behind. Uber's pop, which is going to go ahead and leave. Market is just out. Market's out. Is KJ Kwan going to be out too? Oh, with 8 health, he better be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With 8 health, he better be. He better not be allowed to live there. And RPC knows that. With the complete collapse in the corner from the bomb and the scouts cleaning up. Nazara on the back, stopping the
second time.
Triumph is for the best. And he gets wrecked. He gets wrecked, dude.
Oh, my God.
He's doing so much for his team. He is doing all he can. Oh, my gosh. It is Nazara's domain, but can it be enough to stop RPC from going forward, which it looks like it will be. We do see some spam, and they are going to build Uber. Good morning, America. Yes, sir. Good morning, North America.
Nazara doing all he can right now to keep his team in it, and we actually going to be going down. Well, a great soldier play from the side of a Kawa, so now they're going to just have to back out of lobby. I doubt PEGMODE is going to be happy to try and push out here, but that should be able to buy them enough time to definitely get Uber, so things are going to even out here. We got the sentry gun. We got the heavy. And looks like, just peeking down lower. But it is going to be an RPC to try and push this. So we might see a reset.
Big
Actually, no,
Uber.
we're just gonna send it in.
Big Uber. And Kavito's. Oh, Kavito got Sentry Gun, man.
Oh.
Dude, okay, I was wrong. The engineer
Yeah.
class sucks too. I hate the engineer class. You ever played Product and Highlander with Mindy's,
Yeah.
bro? That stuff is disgusting. I hate it. Garbage.
Just
Garbage.
sneaks up on you, you know, a random mini sentry.
For
you know?
dude, for real, my player. But you know, Ubers were out. They lost Kavito. I thought they were gonna. They really couldn't push either Mono because they had. I mean, shoot, you had a Pudis, you had an engineer. You pretty much had to be fast if you're gonna do it. So at this point, it's gonna reset, but they have a little bit of ad if they want to try to. You know what? It doesn't matter because KJ Quad is on the sniper.
Yeah.
And that is the cam right there. That is the cam to look at. They're not gonna peek him. Maybe just yet they're gonna peek him from afar. KJ Quad looking at the door.
Oof.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spencer down. Okay. Crazy
maybe,
pick.
maybe
Crazy
some
pick.
moves. Maybe some moves happening.
Oh man, I'm just on KJ Quad cam at this moment. I'm like
gotta
flicking
be.
between the two. Absolutely. I'm like trying to. Oh, just as I said.
Soldier bomb?
Kylorfo's in.
He's trying to get on him.
Yeah,
doesn't do it.
Kylorfo's chilling, or not Kylorfo, but Caboose is doing. What is that called? I thought he was just chilling by the door, and I was gonna say, isn't that the Rocket King thing? He just like chilled by the door, but that's not what happened. He escaped into the door, ideally. But listen, this is some quality stuff. And I'm not seeing an off class here coming from RPC. I thought I'd be seeing like, oh, you know, just to say that Kawa actually in.
He gets
Kawa,
the pick, actually.
And the pick.
Oh, the headshot.
Hey, Kavito!
Oh, he's so
no,
low.
he lives,
Gets
he
heals.
lives.
He gets heals. He gets bowed. Now.
KJ Quad peeks shoulder. He peeks shoulder.
Looks
Maybe a
like.
little bit. Oh, nah. But it looks like PEGMODE's trying the best to see if they can pressure out from something.
Oh my God! Is in through dungeon. Gonna be trying to get onto the vine. Oh, it gets a bit of damage, but not enough to get a force or a kill. I like the idea there, but Nazara, he got in the backline throughout all of it. I don't know if they know on RPC. They probably should.
Nah, they definitely know. They 100% know. He's been doing
know.
it the entire game. It's just whether or not, they get the pick. So now, you know, they just lost Nazara. It's okay for the most part because Kawa is back up and back on Pyro. And we are right now at the stalemate yet again, Tcmano. You know what? I'm going to leave it up to you. Who we watching? Who you think gonna say? You think gonna be Kylorfo again? We just stuck on their cam. What you feeling?
I think it's gonna be Kylorfo after they take down the sentry, and it looks like what they're trying to do. Looks like Reese is also peeking through dungeon at the moment. But oh my God, Kawa is on it. Just gets the instant direct. Might be able to get the scouts as well. They're gonna be taking the Pyro Uber in through dungeon. That's gonna be 2 for the Pyro. Kawa just leading this charge, making a bit of space. I don't know if they're gonna be able to find anything else, but I don't know if it's gonna matter. Actually, it might, because Divine hasn't used. So now PEGMODE, they have to try and do something. They got to try and get the force off, but with Nazara going down, what was looking like a really great opening play for them has just disintegrated, and now they've got to try and make the best of this last hold, Jamond.
Nah, this is a round. I can tell you right now. This is. They have to try the best, but if they don't get the round off this, I don't know what's going on. You know, just so I say that,
They might not.
If I was actually just back out, they took getting the pick.
Oh, no,
and
they do. They should.
They are losing 3, losing 4. Nazara's back. Yeah, that's a round. That's a round.
That's a round.
Yes, all. And we finna enter the good old-fashioned first half up in the business.
Solid 3-0 for the side of RPC. But, you know, we saw a lot of signs of life from PEGMODE, you know, whether it was a Kawa or, you know, someone else, Nazar, with those amazing backups. Before we get in to analyzing the logs, you just got to shout out our sponsor. That's right. We got a sponsor. It is HelloFresh. Use the code coupon POG. What is it? POGHF? Yeah, POGHF 16696. And you will get some discount off on your HelloFresh. You know, if you need some good food, some good fuel for those long, intense gaming sessions, HelloFresh is the one to check it out. Use our code and we'll be super happy. But we're not here to just talk about HelloFresh. We're here to discuss this game. And wbacon, tell me what you saw.
Bacon, tell me.
Yeah, on the first side of with RPC, it looked like the first few last pushes were a little bit rough. It felt like there was a little bit rushed. The Oozers getting in a little before the rest of the team, so they weren't able to really take any space with it, or they weren't able to get anyone in to really take a side in the post, and they were missing out on point pushes. Not looking like they did beforehand, but last couple pushes much better. Still, you know, like we talked about in the pregame, Kavito a little bit over aggro, but you know, Pickle, I think if they're able to capitalize on it a little bit more, in some of these situations where he's alone. That could be a big factor. Nonetheless, I mean, even the times where he does maybe get just a touch over aggressive, he's just been hitting so many pipes, it doesn't even really matter. He's able to protect himself very well. As far as PEGMODE, also like we predicted, running more of the soldier, less the pyro, still running a little bit of pyro action, mixing up here and there. Pyro actually been pretty annoying on the last pushes. I just really didn't understand that last Uber at the last, taking the pyro trade. They did the exact same thing on the same map, I believe, in the last time they played, and ended up in an equal disaster. But as far as the medic play, Divine really good at milking the Uber, really knowing when he doesn't have to use, and that's turning a lot of good advantages. Likewise, Caboose dying a lot more, but he's had some really great movement. So before I go on, do you guys have any other thoughts you want to throw in there?
I think you're 100% right in terms of the pyro usage at the last. I want to say, guaranteed I'm not PEGMODE, but I want to say they are trying to take advantage of the fact they are so close within lobby and just trying to take it straight into them and see if they can just initiate some type of trade in top left, whether either pushing them all into like a terrible position in the post fight, maybe post Nazra under like they have been, and trying to get him behind and try to get him in position for like a maybe not so much like a grand collapse, but if two of them are distracted by Nazra behind, you know what I'm saying? At that point, PEGMODE's going to take that as a point of, getting in. All it takes is one calm for him to say, I'm behind. Can we push in? I have Yerb or I have I have Rick, Yerb and Kai Lorfo just on me. Like, what is the situation here? I want to say that is, the key ideal that was going on. Or if they tried doing this against what we saw during the Cronjrome and the Cronjrome in the PEGMODE game, where Pyro was kind of just utilized a little bit coming out of the last, trying to get these annoying trades. But, the benefit with that being, at least in process, is you get air blasted the wrong way, you kind of just stuck. Whether top left or Sunshine, you could be pushed out of vet, you could be pushed out of lower, you can be pushed out of shutter, you can get out in any situation you can. But also just having the solo, I don't understand it. So I think we are still seeing some good gameplay overall, but what's killing them, and I don't know, Giblert, you could agree, Mono could agree, at least in my opinion, is a lot of these last pushes are just everyone dying in a wipe on second to the point where they can't even have a last hold. I mean, 2 of the rounds pretty much were the point of them really not having somewhat of a last hold. The first one was just kind of a chaotic fight, so where fights just went in their favor. The second one, they wiped on second. The third one, I mean, we saw it, the solo Pyro Uber, to the point where it just let 2 people die, let RPC just pretty much walk in for free. Uber got in, they got their picks, they went boom, 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 back and forth. So that's at least my 2 cents on it, man.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a lot of really great salvages on the side of PEGMODE. Like Caboose just barely, living long enough to get the counter Uber off, or we saw Nazara coming in huge, stopping the second gap twice. Was a little bit surprised they didn't expect that. Though granted, the scout on the second time is very low. Wasn't a whole lot you could do about it. Aside from that, though, RPC is doing a pretty good job of dealing with the people behind. There's one time I think they got a little over-aggressive, sent 2 behind at a bad angle, and RPC just immediately turned around and got 2 kills and killed their push. And I think the other thing that's really big difference that's sticking out to me is it just looks like in the dry fights, on the even dry fights, the focus is just a little bit better on the side of RPC. There's a lot of these times where they're down 1 or it's even numbers, and they're just the ones that are playing a little bit tighter, getting those picks, focusing down the targets together. So I think, maybe just a little bit of extra, a very cliche thing to say, but I think just cleaning up the team fights, getting the focus down a little bit tighter, playing a little bit tighter together, that can make the fights a little bit closer on the side of PEGMODE as well.
No,
I definitely think you're right. What do you think, Tcmano? I've been talking too much. Go ahead, say a piece.
I was gonna say I definitely agree. There've been a few times that on RPC they've been like fairly low, and it just like takes a few well-coordinated shots just to take them down even further. But it's just not been happening for PEGMODE. But we're gonna have to see if it does happen as we're gonna be going into the second half. Once again, it is going to be RPC leading this first half 3-0, going into the second now. And once again, we said it last time, I'm going to be watching Kavito because he's been doing wonders so far for his team as they going to be rolling out with the rest of the squad. Nazara looking like going through lower, maybe going to try and bomb through, but not quite at the moment. So it looks like they're just going to be taking their time. We do see some early initiation from Reese on the high ground. Is going to get a nice rocket up onto Nazara, actually. And it is going to be Caboose so low, just juking and dodging, just trying to avoid all the damage for so long. But it is going to go down. Divine goes down as well. And it's only going to be Yerb. And that was a really good mid for PEGMODE, all things considered.
If you are a PEGMODE fan, peg up, baby, because that was the men went down and the team came to clown. You see what I'm digging? Yes, sir. They pretty much did not exactly how I thought, but you know, and Kyle was trying to do.
Oh my!
Kyle was trying to do a little salvage right there.
Yeah.
Not even a salvage, but a little funny, which that could stuff. That could stop this entire push that PEGMODE was just gonna go ahead and try to go ahead and do, which it exactly is. Penny blocked up before sending Reese right into the sky. And he gets healed. He gets healed. He gets healed.
Oh my! Are they gonna be able to get out? No, it's just Caboose all alone. Oof! He just gets shot down in a quarter. And now, what was looking really great for PEGMODE has just changed completely. It's going to be Kawa caught out in a cafe as well. Actually got wrapped around behind her. And so now this is full steam ahead for RPC. They're just making their way on to second. Reese is already trying to spam down any like wary sentry guns or stray sentry guns that might be trying to be built up here. We do have Ed on the sniper, but I don't think it's going to be enough, as it looks like it's going to be RPC wanting to take this in. Oh, actually, it might be enough with the sniper shot.
Yes, sir. You know, just as I was saying that, you know, I was like, RPC's going to go ahead and take this in. They're looking at the dub, potentially. And the next thing you know, KJ Quacko on sniper. And you got to respect Ed. You got to respect Ed, but I understand and I respect Kavito for disrespecting Ed and wanting to see if he can pressure with the sticky. But, you know, ultimately, yeah, exactly, Dr. _ exactly. Now, as we are continuing this grand crusade, it looks like PEGMODE is going to get the Uber, which I don't know if RPC was accounting for, but the Uber's out, the gun isn't dead, the gun is still very, very alive, and the Uber is just not going to kill anybody. They're not going to get any. Oh, but wait,
no,
but the Uber was used for PEGMODE.
Yeah, they used as well. So at the very least, it looks like they're going to take that as an invitation to try and walk back in here. Got to try and spam down the sentry gun. It looks like they're trying to do. However, a big bomb from Nazara might be able to stop them. Does get Kavito. Really great stuff. And now it's only going to be Divine and Rigatoni kind of falling to the flames a little bit earlier there. So they should be able to get out here. It's going to be a bit of a minute for PEGMODE to actually try and push out here. They are just going to take Kawa on the pyro and walk forward here. We do see Reese going to be trying to spam, but he's going to be scored shot down. However, it's going to be RPC coming back in through Valley. Unbeknownst to everyone on PEGMODE, now it's only Kawa up and alone, getting a bit of damage.
On Caboose,
he's going so
and
deep.
They gonna clean up Caboose.
Oof.
Oh my God. And just as I said, the RPC look at the comment, they said, stop that. Don't try that. Don't tempt us. You know we best for it. We good for ourselves. And the Uber comes out. They use Uber. It doesn't look like they are killing Kawa. Potentially, they kill Peg. They kill Petty. Kawa goes down. We do see revenge crits coming out for Market.
Not gonna be enough.
And we are looking at a 4-0. Map 1 is RPC up, potentially match point for Sunshine. Now, they are not out of the ballpark yet, Tcmano. This could be a reverse. My prediction is still up. It could be a 5-4. Or we could see a complete dust and tuck. We never know. But as this mid going on, we do see. Oh wait, Camille using lock and load. Okay, I see you. Yeah. But as we continue to go
wait for an arrow though.
Trading for mids, back and forth, trading for spam. Kawa's going to initiate the fight on the Lorfa on Valley. Rick's going to go ahead and get picked up on Nazara. See Reese high in the air. Oh, gets air piped by Penny, and it's not going to get that kill whatsoever. Caboose at minimal health, living.
Shot down.
Everybody's living. Nazara's on the chase. Kawa's on the chase. The double bomb, something you don't want to see as a scout. It is death. That was death. That was
insta death.
That was death. I hate that. If I'm a scout and I see that, man,
that's disgusting.
You better
what are you supposed to do there? What are you supposed to do? How do you keep their med alive?
You're supposed to pray. You pray. You pray you can get out with your bro. Oh, but you know, just as I'm seeing that, we got PEGMODE, full Uber ad, engineer on the side of Rick Rigatoni.
I don't know if you saw, but Kawa and I think it was Kylofer, they were just chilling in Valley together. They weren't shooting each other. Kawa accidentally alt-tabbed, and Kylo4, the gentleman, did not shoot. Respecting it.
Respect. That's crazy, respect. I'm about to go rewatch that. That sounds crazy. Oh, but speaking of crazy, Uber's out. Reese is in the corner.
Oh.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know. And Reese is looking to just collapse on the Penny. Caboose. Penny. The point. Consistent. The Pudis is dead. Smacks on the cat time.
Looking like they're trying to go for it.
For the point. They don't have Uber yet. You still can fight this. The health is so bad. Penny's trying her best to just. Oh, Penny's trying their best, and they're not gonna get the kill.
It's over.
RPC fans are up right now for the last hold. Oh,
definitely,
yes.
And they got big Uber to work in with here. Ripper Gratoni going to be leading the charge, make some space for his team. Looks like Nazra wants to try and go for a back cap or something. Looks like he's going to be fighting in the backlights. Oh, it is going to be Kawa as well, going in super deep. Doesn't really have the help to try and fight this. Is going to fall to a Yerb as well. And now on the other side of things, however, on the side, RPC, they kind of got backed up just a little bit. But they're still going to be able to push out here. Going to be sending everyone on PEGMODE back to their mid. And, you know, good thing for PEGMODE, it's been buying them enough time to maybe get Uber to try and defend mid. So a bit of a silver lining for them, but that's not going to stop RPC going to be trying to take this in.
Oh my! Big pipe on the, oh, yeah!
Benefris, oh my. Kavito is going to go down as well. Oh, what? That's disaster.
Oh no, dude! I hate that as demo. You bomb and you get hit by random bullshit, man. I hate that. You try to bomb, Kylo gonna get picked. Oh, and RPC fans. Oh no, no Uber on last. PEGMODE looking to peg into the last, strap included. As we see the lower push coming straight in. Oh, Kavito not dying. A lot of point pressure. Uber's not used.
They use it finally. So late. It's not gonna be enough.
And we see PEGMODE on the board with Market dropping noobs in the chat. And it is now 1-4.
Yeah.
And the RPC still up, so they could dub it out. But PEGMODE could come back. But hey, my prediction, I still think it's going to be 5. I think it's going to be 5. I think RPC going to get the map. But listen, I'm not biased. I've given both people energy. And I am biased in the past. That's facts.
Not today, though. Representing both sides. Nazara hiding in their cafe. Looks like they're going to be trying to go for a play now.
Right on the caboose. And Carlorco with the cleanup.
Jeez. We are going to see Peniferous going in with Peniferous.
And that's a double-decker sticky pipe if I've ever seen one. That's a double-decker sticky pipe if I've ever seen one. That's Demo Man. That's Demo Man, the class right there.
Demo Man at his like drunkenness, you know, most drunken demo gameplay, which is what you want to see. You want to see those epic big plays coming out from the demos here, which we've seen from Peniferous and Kavito so far. And now RPC looks like they want to try and take this second. PEGMODE don't really want to give it up to them, but they are at big Uber advantage here. So it looks like they're going to be trying to get the force out before they get here. They're actually doing a lot of damage to RPC.
Oh, they didn't commit for that. And Europe's going to go and pick up Nazra, but he's going to get picked off himself. They do have Uber, and you're just right. They don't want to give this up for whatever reason. Kawa is behind. They definitely know. There's no way they don't know that Kawa's behind. Which, if they don't know, Kawa's getting good spam on Divine, leaving out 54. Divine's not using. Kawa did get deep, but they're not going to pick. They're down 2 people. So there's no reason for PEGMODE to go ahead. This could be match point. Down 2. It is up. They're going to get 1 back. Still down 1. This will be a 6v5 with full Uber coming in. Carlovo getting minimal point pressure. Getting destroyed by Pudis. Reese also dying by Pudis and Penny. A lot of point pressure. Rick also look at to get picked off by hit scan, and they are going to chase it. I understand. Push? Listen, it was more of a sack. It was more of a sack. They wanted to try to get the force, the 3-man force. It's respectable. You don't see it a lot. People don't want to do it too much. You don't. I mean, shoot. Some people will sack through demos, my boy. And when you see Kavito doing that same thing, well, he died for his out. He will die. He will die. KJ Quad!
Oh my!
Fully buff,
no fear, just running in there. Peniferous as well, gonna be taking down Europe. And now, oh my! PEGMODE just on the chase. Caboose is just, everyone is dead. Everyone is dead. It's just Caboose up with Kavito as well. Reese gonna go down. They're just not stopping. PEGMODE, they're going full aggression. Divine hasn't used Uber, but it doesn't really matter because they're getting pushed all the way back to their last. And now it looks like, I mean, they might just want to take the momentum here. It looks like they might do that. Might send in a sack of their own.
Big pipe from Kavito. And oh my, oh Dios mío, oh Dios mío, puedo yo baño. Oh my goodness.
Try to get in. You're pressing onto a isolated. Yeah, it's going to be Kawa going down, but they are going to be using the Uber in. Uber is going to be traded on the second area right now.
Gets Yerb. And it's just a fight back and forth. They don't have Kawa. The fight is just sporadic. Penny peek. Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
No.
Woo.
Oh, man, headshot though. I didn't even see.
Nah, they're in. Peek that. Quagmire, another one.
They are in.
Peek it. Wide swing. Genital out. You already know. I can't say it, but you know, just out.
Yeah.
Long.
Obviously, PEGMODE gonna be leading the charge. In here is going to be Ed Head with that sniper shot. He wants to collect some heads right now. However, a nice bomb coming out from Califor. Going to be trying to deny them a little bit. It's actually going to be Kawa dying for it. Nazara dying as well. So no soldiers on the side of PEGMODE. Now they're just going to rely on Ed to get the heads, which he has done fairly consistently so far. Looks like they're just going to be playing the angles well, not allowing him to get a shot off. So he's going to have to back up with the rest of his team through choke. Going to be a good push out from the side of RPC. Ubers are going to be still in the favor of a Ed Head and the rest of his PEGMODE players, but I don't think they're going to be doing anything with that at the moment. They're going to let things even out. We do have Kawa up on the pyro, so maybe they're going to be going for some kind of a scorch shot sniper duo combo play type of thing. As we actually know, it's just going to be a soldiers. Actually, no. Nice shot.
And on the scene, he peeking wide and he getting mean in his PEGMODE with the beam. And Kawa just trying to get mean.
The bars?
And you're just going ahead and die to the KJ quad. Nazra is behind. I don't think they notice it. Rick is getting peppered, has to escape the choke. Market wants it. Market needs to. Nazra is in it. And he gets it. And he wants it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. This is the greatest grand final I've ever seen.
It's just Divine. I mean, they're going to have to use Uber here. Divine is going to be maybe trying to get out. No. It should be able to, hopefully. Yeah, Divine going to be out with the rest of his crew. Going to be a soldier bomb from Califor just to make sure his med's going to be able to get out there. Going to be a scout disconnected. That is going to be
really
done.
Oh, yes, sir. Double pipe going in for
Beneferous.
Oh, but Capito with the pipe. Oh, I need to stop. I just saw a football pipe on the Oh, and they keep going.
It's not stopping.
That's
you
a
can't
blind
stop.
hit.
They don't stop.
Check his demos. Check his demos.
He's good, but not normal like this. But it doesn't matter because they're going to be using it regardless. Going to be trying to make some space through bats. It looks like they're actually not going to be doing much anything. Going to be going through lower. It's going to be Nazra. Going to be getting a clean bomb on the Divine. They got to use here. Oh my disrespect. Woo.
And that's
going to be a clean up.
That's a round. That's a round.
That's got to be a round.
That's a round.
There's no one up.
If they lose this, I'm saying a slur.
How do they lose that?
I will say my word. I will say my word. I will say our word.
Luckily, you know, maybe PEGMODE heard you and they wanted to keep the stream up because it's not going to happen. They are going to be able to convert that 2-4. And what was looking like the impossible is slowly becoming the possible for PEGMODE.
Get ready to strap because that shit is on. And we about to see this gameplay continue to go on for games to come. Nazra already kind of getting mad deep, getting some initial damage.
He catches a pipe, though.
Oh, yeah, he catches a pipe. There's no way he doesn't. Oh, he almost gets it again. Kylo peeked out. Peeked on Nazra. Not looking good for the side of the PEGMODE. Oh, and it doesn't matter because Reese just gets insta-bomb. KJ Quad trying to clean up. Not going to clean up on Reese. Oh.
Luckily, they did keep the boost alive.
It's continuing. Oh, Kylo looking to die. Killable.
He's so weak.
Killable.
Can they?
Kawa's killable as well. He's just going to go ahead and peek RPC. Now, the Uber has been better for PEGMODE. And if they know, they could probably do something. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. 1v1 between Kylo and Nazra. Okay. And Nazra says, sit down. Sit down. Don't test me.
Is he going to be? He doesn't get out, though.
Yeah. Rick says, come back.
In?
I'm getting my friend. And this is continuous back and forth. Kavito, dude, lock and low pipes are heat seeking. I am saying this because Lucrative did this thing to me in Div 2 and we lost because of it. If people remembers, we lost because of Tracker. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Quagmire just tried to peek through lower and it doesn't look like anything's happening. Nah, I'm for it. It doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. We may see a little.
No.
Oh, Reese is in.
Reese
Nazar
is
hits
in.
it. And he hits
my.
it again.
Woo-hoo. He's gonna get a lot of cuts on the point, however. A big play. They are gonna use the Uber. Only 3 up on the side of PEGMODE. They haven't used Uber yet. Good for them. So now they are gonna get forced recruit. Katoni going in super deep. We do see the soldier Kylo 4 as well. Might get focus fire down as well.
Oh, but you're
staying alive.
Coming in through the chaos to see if he can get a pick. And he get. Why does he get out? Oh my God, he got out.
That's
he got out. He
right
should
there.
have been.
Oh, he's so low.
Okay,
finally does get cleaned up.
Ed gets his man. I told you once, I told you twice. He chases his fans in grand finals. This is grand finals. There's no reason not to chase your man.
He dies. Oh, poor for Kavito as well. And now they're going to be able to get the second. Ubers are even, but they're down a demo on RPC, so I'd like to see PEGMODE maybe try and do something with this. Going to be peeking through Valley. It's actually going to be Nazar trying to get in. Actually, it doesn't much.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Did you see Reese? Nah, Kylorfo? Big bomb? Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Oh, but
Vegas
Yerb was just
denied.
in. Everybody looked at Kylorfo's bomb. Just about. And let Yerb just kind of slither in for free as they try their best to see if they can get Devon. Penny's already deep, trying to see if they can get any damage on Devon. No damage.
Nope.
Devon is literally Jesus right now. He is walking on water. He is walking on water, and that water is no damage. Oh my Lord, above. Sweet, sweet. Oh my God.
Surfing it to victory with the rest of his team, making that water into a round win potentially, as it looks like they're going to be using this Uber in here. It's do or die for PEGMODE, at least for this first map. They got the late game heavy coming out from a market. Might be able to be enough. They got a lot of them on point, however.
Is this hold up?
It might be. It's got to be the heavy. It's got to be Ed and the heavy. Those two combined. Soldier bombing in, but you don't bomb a heavy, and you don't bomb a heavy with Ed as well. On the backlines, Ed is just running forward. No fear whatsoever. Going to be running forward. He wants Kavito so badly, but it's not going to happen, at least for the moment. Going to go back to his team. Going to recognize it, and now they got Uber Ed to push out with here, and they got Kawa on the pyro to maybe lead that charge.
Market did the impossible and sprayed down that ish like you be spraying Febreze in the bathroom. That boy cleaned the area with one arm wave as Kylofo tried to do the same thing, but gets caught. Yerb on the caboose, gets the first on caboose. Did the funny hiding spot, and he is in. Now, what's RPC gonna do to get that win? Yeah, did, baby boy.
Oof. Oh my God, dude, spitting bars, Tcmano.
Hey, we on perk 1 right now. God, no, I'm kidding. I'm excited, man. I've been wanting to cast this game literally since 2 weeks ago. So to be able to cast this game now is I got my I got 3 jugs right here actually. Just in case.
You're prepared. You're prepped.
Absolutely. You better get a jug then.
That's a good way.
You better get a jug.
Good way to be. We got to see, however, if a RPC is prepping correctly for this push they want to try and take in. Looks like they're going to have to deal with the pyro. Going to be catching some flames. Is going to be Kavito, but they got a lot of space.
Oh, Kawa
isn't so deep, however. Just going to be shot down from your cool, calm, and collected, not even moving. Just going to be hitting the meat shots to get the kill. Now RPC looks like they want to try and take it in. Actually, they were peeking it once again. Kavito peeking this left side area last time. Oof. Catching a lot of damage.
Look at this guy. 2 pipes. Oh, sticky pipe combo. Oh my God. Oh, big bomb from Risto. No. Just getting space. Space. Oh, but the penny pipe.
So much gas.
Wait.
Doesn't matter.
Nobody looked at the point.
Oh.
You're just got it for free.
Easy. When everyone's looking at Reese flying high up in the sky, and that was a nice sticky from Paniferous to launch him up there. It's got to be said, but regardless, Yerb recognizing that at the end of the day, all you need to do is cap the point, and it's going to be RPC walking away with it 5-2, but still really great stuff from the side of PEGMODE because they, we can get into the analysis of it all, I guess, before we go on to the next map. But, last time, these teams played on Sunshine, it was a 5-0 for RPC. So the fact that, they've been able to change things up enough to get those 2 rounds show that, as we go into Snakewater, things might be looking a bit better for the side of PEGMODE. But wbacon, you saw it all. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, big shout out to the scouts. Pretty much all the scouts are going pretty huge here, KJ Quad especially. We saw him coming out of spawn in the first half, saving the round, putting up huge stats, 45 and 18, 300 DPM, only 180 taken. Then Market also doing very well, 36 and 15. Rick Tony 50 and 21. Europe not doing quite as good, only 37 and 30. You know, he has been a little bit busy, so probably hasn't been grinding as much as the others. But nonetheless, I mean, he saw some really good plays. There's one point where he ran into Valley and killed like 2 people by himself and then forced them out. So still some really good stuff out of all the scouts. I mean, especially being such a scout dominant map, that's what you'd expect. But what I'm seeing from PEGMODE, it's going to help him come back a little bit, is that it feels like since they've been playing, it seems like they've been playing faster and more aggressive. And I think the real benefit of that is just the fact that they're more together when they're playing aggressive. I think a lot in the first half, there were a few people playing aggressive, but the rest of the team wasn't ready on the same page. This time they're just, all sitting and get together, and even if it's a little bit of a sketchy fight, at least they're together and they're making things happen off that. So those are the big things I'm seeing. Demond, any thoughts before we continue on? Or Tcmano?
Oh man, I got some thoughts, but I'm gonna let Tcmano speak first because I spoke last time.
I mean, definitely. I mean, everything you said, Bacon, I 100% agree with. Scouts going crazy. Got to shout it out as well to Ed as well. All the players for making amazing plays. I do got to say, you kind of mentioned it as well, but Divine only dying 8 times, Caboose dying 17, and it's not all the medic. It's team play at the end of the day, but still, whether it's Divine being able to live, or it's Caboose getting caught out, or it's Caboose's team not helping him escape some situations. That's definitely having a big impact. And as we go on to the next map, that's something I'd like to see PEGMODE try and change, is keep Caboose up and alive a bit better, or you maybe just try and go for Divine a bit harder, one of the two, and I think that'll be pay out dividends for them. But Jamond, before we go to Snakewater, what are your final thoughts on that Sunshine game?
I thought everybody was playing to their utmost grand potential, but as much as don't get me wrong, I like the PEGMODE Pyro Kawa gimmick more than the rest, and guaranteed they probably didn't think they were going to get Sunshine because the other maps are probably going to be stronger in this sense. I think that Pyro shouldn't just not have been a factor. Like I said, Kawa does it. It's like the nice. We could call it a gimmick. I'm calling it a gimmick. I'm straight up just calling it a gimmick. It can work against some people. It won't work against the others. But I feel that there definitely could have been more value on Soldier. 100% Kawa could have had more value on Soldier through some of this game. Like, for example, the last push that we talked about where it was like a solo Pyro Uber coming out of last. Guaranteed it made some damage, it got some moves in, but that costed them around. Whereas, where these Pyro sacks and everything are happening, flame damage is being flame damage is happening, but not enough to, get a force out or more. And I guess in a sense, like Pyro, Air Blast, blah blah blah, you can just get the scouts off you and don't worry about it, flare jump, whatever. But in my honest opinion, especially if you're trying to do like a quick counter sec in this case, a Soldier could have been more valuable. And I'm not gonna go ahead and be like, oh, I'm only dogging on Kawa for this most part. I think there's a lot of things in terms of PEGMODE, at least seen from like an aerial view, that could have happened more, or just like silly things where like Europe just capped the point because everyone was looking at Reese, you know what I'm saying? So a point wasn't really being looked at by anyone except for the most part Penny. So like just small mistakes like that, just like little silly small mistakes that are just happening like back and forth here and there. Overall, I think that like Gibler's right, the scouts really did carry their own this game, but I would have loved to see more projectile action coming on the side of PEGMODE that match, 1000%, because at least with RPC they just player, you saw it yourself. Reese, Kylorfo, they were pretty much in tandem with one another, at least in the terms of fake bomb, do this, double bomb, commit with each other, get ready to collapse with some either at a mid, at second, or at last for the most part. Whether if there was, they tried to do like the 3-man sack for a second, which we thought was a push, but in terms of looking at the game a little bit more, we were like, snap, they try to do a little funny. Like they know what they want to do, and that's something I want to see a little bit more with PEGMODE. I want to see, because listen, this is a team that's been together for quite some time. Some of these players have been together for maybe not ESCA, guaranteed. I don't know that information too much, but in terms of just playing straight advanced together, the synergy is there. It's 1000% there. I just think there needs to be a little bit more there needs to be more coordination with how we want to how we want to initiate like some of these pushes, how we want to focus more on some of these center fights that are happening within like team fights or with chaotic fights. Like, are we just going to send Nazra behind so many times to where they already pretty much can predict it? Or are we going to focus more on the fact that we can fight the better spam damage? Let's just play off that, well, at least in the team fight or more. Or if it's like a chaos fight, play off that, and then maybe just throw Nazra or just throw someone else in the mix. Have something different. Come up with something different. The pyro thing is there, but me personally, I think it's getting old. Like, I'm still I'm still gonna cheer it on. I see some damage, yeah, but I think that's gonna be something that pulls up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on the pyro, it's just like the few times that Kyle was able to get some space or, in the position to make things work with the pyro. You pointed out last time, it's just that it's been a bit unfortunate that there's been no one else with her to kind of like follow up and kind of compensate for the pyro's like deficiencies. Like the one time pushing through like that Uber off of last, like got some good space, got the first 2 picks, but just being able to chase those remaining players. If someone was there like a soldier or even a scout, just someone else, it would have been able to work a lot better. And there's another play of pyro that Kawa made as well on second. I think they were defending second this time. And Kawa got in pretty deep, but they were just all alone. And when it's just a sole pyro by themselves, they're not really able to do that much damage. So definitely kind of not being able to work with the pyro a lot. And then I agree with everything else you said. And on the team synergy thing, as we're going into the second map here, who is the player on PEGMODE to kind of like rally up the troops? Is it going to be Ed? He's had a lot of experience. So, is he going to be the guy that kind of gets everyone together and kind of refocuses them for this next map? Or, is it going to be someone like Nazara or, maybe Kawa? Who's going to be the guy who's going to give the team speak, the motivational speaker?
I definitely think in my heart, I want to say it's Ed. I haven't known Ed too much, and other people could definitely differ. But from knowing the guy and how he plays in like a very serious environment, especially when it comes to something like this, I think being able to rally the troops and being able to really get your point out there in terms of things that we need to do different is something that he's going to be able to be one of the perfect people to do such a thing. I would also kind of argue, if not Ed, it'd be Nazara in the sense of, not only the experience the man has had, but being able to tell like what exactly is happening when I am going behind and doing this. These are things that we can do differently if I'm wanting to initiate on a fight where I'm going behind, or if I want to initiate on a fight where I just want to go I just want to get in their face, like I want to break the shit out of them, like kind of talk. And I think that Nazara is definitely one of those people who can kind of give that winning talk. I say winning, but one of those talks where he can be more real. And then, like I said, if it wasn't be Nazara, then it would be Ed. And maybe some people may differ in that terms, but I think especially what was this team, Quad Damage, I think it was called 4X Squad or Quad Damage. I've seen a little bit of like the serious talking from little like streamable clip, blah 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 blah. I think it can happen. I think it definitely can happen. Or maybe they just aren't hitting it seriously. Maybe they're just talking about like what they want to eat tonight. Maybe they talk about spaghetti, and then maybe someone goes, "Dang, I want some sketty," and they're like, "Let's roll. I'm hungry."
Yeah, I do want to point out, like in the previous match, like they did get swept pretty much 4-0 by Crunch in the first map, and then came back to sweep on Snakewater in the second map. So it's something to keep an eye on. I think one thing on the side of the benefit of the aggression that PEGMODE's been having in the second half of Sunshine, like they're catching up Kavito a lot. Kavito only going 5-11 that second half, not as nearly as good as usual. Usually he's putting up gigantic numbers. That was a lot more pedestrian. I had trouble staying alive, and it just felt like maybe RPC wasn't 100% on the same page. Things just felt a little bit more sloppy, I think. Like we even saw one time where they pushed him through lower left, and then Rick Ricatoni completely abandoned his man, and a single soldier just got like 4 rockets off for free when nobody was with Divine. Aside from that, I mean, Divine mostly staying alive for the most part. It's just, a few of these little mistakes, and we saw also Penny with a huge play on mid, completely winning that round, getting them on the board. So, they have these opportunities here and there. They just got to be ready to seize them. And, like we saw in the second half, we're already going a lot better so far.
Yes, sir.
Specifically on Snakewater, which is going to be this next map, it obviously, it is PEGMODE's pick. So as you guys said, they 5-0'd Crunch Realm Blanco. on this after getting rolled themselves on product. I think you said it was.
Yep.
So they've definitely shown that they're able to make their comeback story start on this map. How do you think they're going to do that? Are they the team that just kind of like full send it in, double bomb their soldiers in, just send Zara, Kawa in super deep, try to get on Divine? Or are they just going to play the slow game, maybe bait out the aggression from Reese and Califor, who've been very happy to bomb themselves and kind of be the initiators? So I think either way, it'll be able to work out for them. But, do you have any inclination on, how they like to play these mids? Are they the aggressive type, or do they just like to sit back and maybe let the aggression come to them?
I actually have not seen them play this map before, so I'm not quite sure. I think in terms of being the initiator, they have done pretty well on that. I think the other thing to keep in mind about this map is that this is a relatively easy map to dry fight on, so I think that really lends to them being able to kind of push the base, get aggressive together. But it also does, also downside. Same thing applies to RPC. RPC also been moving very quickly, and it feels like sometimes PEGMODE has been ready to meet their aggression, just wasn't expecting the refight, and people dying immediately as the team just a little bit split up and not ready. So I think that's something that's going to make this game really exciting to watch and really fast-paced. That I think it's going to be a lot of, very quick-paced transitions and very chaotic dry fights. And, both teams need to be very ready to, be in the right spots beyond their man.
Definitely. I mean, that's a great point that you bring up. Is the drive by. So we've seen from RPC, there's a few times that it seemed like PEGMODE had gotten the point, or they had gotten the ground to get the point at the very least, but RPC weren't willing to just give it up, and they were just able to get back in. Sometimes it seemed like almost undetected. I remember one time they're trying to push second, and RPC just gets in through Valley kind of fairly cleanly while they were just having all eyes on Choke. So the dry fight potential is there. I wouldn't be surprised to see RPC to try and take advantage of it. We do have a ready up, but last match I saw, I don't think it was RPC. It was a different team. They did have the Pyro, and they played Pyro on Catwalk. Do you know if that's something in the books maybe for PEGMODE? Just having Kawa just with the med by Catwalk, and that way they're able to reflect any of the bombing soldiers, or is that or do you think they're just gonna roll standard two soldiers?
I definitely think. Actually, you know what? I interrupted you, Giblert. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, if any team's gonna do something like that, it would have to be PEGMODE. I've seen people do it. It is like we said, it is a little gimmicky, but actually can be pretty annoying. Just getting so much if you're playing a slow mid, just getting so much spam damage with the the flare guns and able to reflect the soldiers. You can also just flare hop onto the very top of the map and be a really nuisance there. Like I said, a little bit gimmicky, but I wouldn't be surprised to see PEGMODE do something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Pyro again, especially after seeing a little bit of Crondrum Blanco versus PEGMODE entirely. I think the switch up is going to happen because, listen, you play a match, you play a playoffs match, and it happens. You play a grand final or you play a semi-quarter, whatever it is. You pick your map, you pick the first map, whether you are the upper bracket, lower bracket. In this case, in the eyes of PEGMODE, we are the lower bracket team. It's their map. They won on their map. We got 2 rounds. I'd be just glad to get at least 1 round. Try to fight for your dub. Do at least what you can. I think Snakewater is going to be very big momentum booster. Very big momentum booster. The motivation should be up because if they're like, okay, well, Sharp, we lost Sunshine, but like we beat Crondrum on this map, and Crondrum was at the time predicted to be the team
first seed. Yeah, they got first seed, right?
They were literally predicted to be the team that won this div. So for them to upset them on this map, it's still there, player. And listen, you can bet, not your butt, your ass, that they have completely, RPC have looked at Snakewater, whether as a team by themselves, like what exactly went wrong? That Crondrum beefed. What was the beef that made it happen? Analyzed it, looked at it, saw some flaws, and at the very end, they found their answer. Speaking of answers, why don't you answer that HelloFresh sponsorship call with the code POGHF16696 to get 70% off your order. Good eats, good grubs, and good games. You dig, Mano? You dig?
Oh, I dig. And I'm really feeling kind of hungry myself. I might have to use that code, honestly. Kind of a stellar deal. You know?
Hey, sometimes you got to get crazy with it. You got to get innovative, right in the head. And
That's
listen, you want to know what I ate, man? Since we
What
got a
you
little
ate?
bit of time,
Yeah.
man, we got this place in my town. I'm not gonna dox myself, so we're gonna call it the spot.
A spot.
They got the spot. They got it. If you've ever ate at a place where they got the cast iron pasta up in that dish, you know what I'm talking about? They got the cast iron pasta with the pasta, the triple cheese, the buffalo chicken, the blue cheese, and that chicken is crispy, tender, juicy. I'm talking, oh, you touch that dish and you know, you burn yourself. And did I burn myself? Absolutely. I touched it being dumb, straight out the oven. And I'm like, damn. I hurt my hand. I look at my girlfriend. I go, help. And speaking of help, I'm going to need help casting this game with Tcmano as we go live right in the business. It is currently map 1 up for RPC. And just remember, this is best out of 5. They do have their upper bracket win as well. So this could be it, gentlemen. This could be the dub, or this could be the tub that PEGMODE need. Take us out, TC.
Definitely. Once again, going to be watching Gavito. He's already on the lock and load. I guess he was feeling it last round. He's doing it again. It's going to be a big bomb coming in from both soldiers. Nazara going to be flying in, but on the other side of things, it's going to be Caboose who goes down. Divine going to be trying to stay alive. They're going to be trying to get onto Divine. Going to be a nice shots coming out from Ed. We have Ed. Kind of looks like he tried to wrap around here. It's just going to be Market distracting. Oh, it's just going to be Gavito and Rick Rigatoni going to be picking them up. So a good attempt from Ed as well there to try and get onto Divine, but an even better attempt from everyone else on RPC to keep Divine alive and, more importantly, get Caboose and take him down.
What we saw there was a classic. I mean, Sunshine classic, double bomb, get in, get deep, get out. And get out means dying. Getting out in this case means dying.
Get out to RPC, the spawn room.
RPC looks like they don't want to waste no time. We see Ed on engineer. We see, oh, is that Market on sniper? Okay, we see a little Market on sniper. Can he hit his mark? And it looks like he's going to beat the shot a little bit. Uber going to come out, but they have to use through the door. And they are right on the Penny as Penny trying to see if they can do as much as they can by getting them out with the lock. Not the lock, the loose cannon. Still up.
Furthest fight extends Caboose. Yeah, almost super close. It might be able to get. However, it is going to be a sound coming in. Europe might be able to take him down. Europe does. And now it's only going to be the Pyro up as well.
The Pyro is gonna. Oh,
Ed, heavy.
Yeah. The Pyro saved them. The Pyro saved them.
Oh my goodness.
Forget whatever I said about the gimmick. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Literally, the Pyro last hold. Like, forget what I said. I'm always wrong. I'm terribly wrong. Enough of me. Enough of me. But 20% ad, 30% ad actually in terms of RPC.
Definitely. Looks like they want to try and refight this. Both soldiers are going to be flying in. Looks like Reese wants to try and commit on the Peniferous. Actually going to be taken down instead. Peniferous does eventually die, but not before both soldiers die on the side of RPC. Now it's just going to be Divine as well with the demo. Rick Rigatoni dying. Now we're just going to have to get the hell out of here. Going to be leaving onto mid, but you do see everyone else on PEGMODE on the chase. Nazara so deep. Gets the rockets to get the kill. It's going to be Gavito dying as well. Looks like they maybe thought about trying to spawn camp, but they were a bit too slow for that one. So they're just going to get the cap up, and looks like they're going to be trying to take this aggression here. They got big ad to work with. They don't have Uber just quite yet. We do have Europe up on the sniper, going to be posted up on that battlements area, but he's going to have to get the heck out of here. They do have Reese in the forward spawn on the heavy, and he's just going to be trying to deny that second cap up for as long as possible. Going to be probably focus fired out of the forward spawn. Eventually, yeah, the soldier's going to be spamming him down, so.
I thought he about to commit. I thought the Putis special was about to come happen, bro. Hey, speaking of special, we about to see a bomb special potentially coming out from Penny. Getting deep from the shoulder? Maybe left?
Maybe.
Nah. Right from the shoulder. Gun is up. Penny is getting juggled by the lockup. Dude, this gun is lethal. Lethal. We see Ed living, getting a flash right on the point, and they are not in deep. Just as I'm saying that, we do see Kawa getting, the damage spread out, and they about to just clutch it up and just show it and shout, okay.
You're heavy?
Point.
You're on the point?
Oh,
not enough.
And it don't happen. Yes, sir. That is the round. 1-0. 1-0 up PEGMODE. PEGMODE fans are up right now. PEGMODE fans are up right now. Oh, it is not up yet. This is map 2. Map 2 in the grand finals. Check that PC though. Check that PC. Demo check. Check the PC.
I like the PC because these PEGMODE players have been popping off at least that last round. Gonna have to see if they can carry that momentum. Once again, looks like it's gonna be a big bomb from Nazara flying high up in the sky. Gets one nice rocket onto the line. Can anyone follow up? It's gonna be so close. Oh my god, it's just gonna be a mulching. Gonna be the wraparound as well. And now it's just gonna be Market with the cleanup, and that was a full wipe, Jamon.
Nazara just hit. Nazara literally rapture,
Oh my.
literally in that area right there.
Biblical.
I'm talking
biblical.
Biblical. A biblical bomb, if I do say so myself. Oh my lord. But they have full Uber. And it looks like, are they gonna go fast? No, they're not. Little peek by the soldier. He got headshot. Yeah. If Caboose committed with that, he would have died. 1000%. 1000%. But we do see the sniper. The full body shot could stuff the push, the penny push. Maybe that's the plan. Oh, we don't see a bomb yet. Gun's gonna go down. We see some point pressure. Everyone's in spawn. Carlova stops the point. Is gonna go ahead and die for the point too. Yes, that's what we're seeing. RPC trying their best to see as many people alive as they can. Devine's gonna go ahead and die. Penny's hitting as many pipes as they
might
can.
be doable.
And just trading back and forth. Is a 3v3. They have heals. Oh, but Rick Rigatoni is gonna shut down Market. Market's trying to go for the point. And he's gonna be a hold for RPC. What does RPC mean?
I don't know. If they win, we can ask them. If they win, then we can ask them. You know.
I think we should ask them. I don't know what it means.
Yeah. What's your guess, Jamont?
Rock, paper, bad word. Rock, paper, bad word.
as a better guess than I can give. So I think that's just what we're gonna have to say it is for the moment.
I'm stupid. Row pieces, right? Oh. Row pieces. Oh,
could be. Yeah.
That makes sense. Row pieces. Clean buddy. Duh. I'm so stupid.
Oh well.
I'm so dumb. Oh my god. Hey, listen, I found it out before I asked. We found it out.
That's true.
Yeah. Excuse me. We
Intuition
found it out.
right there.
If we ask that and it's not row pieces, I'm gonna be hurt. Speaking of hurt, we see Quagmire. Oh no, that's Market. That's Market on the sniper.
He's feeling himself now. He's gonna be peeking through lower. Looks like he's just trying to see if he can get anyone into his scope whatsoever. It's gonna be the double soldier bomb. They're not gonna find anything though. And I like the idea. You know, you got the sniper. Maybe you force them into a bad position, but it's not going to be a bad enough position because RPC looks like they want to try and take this in. However, it's going to be California dying. They do get the force though. They do lose two. However, now are they going to be able to get on the Cavito? No.
Oh,
the Uber is used. Luckily to save him.
That whole thing. Oh my God, Cavito stuffed that whole thing. Oh, but KJ Quad's behind. It could be, but it doesn't matter. Rick is off Market, and it's just. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
They're going to be able to get the demo. It's going to be Peniferous going down, but however, it looks like still PEGMODE, they want to try and get on the second here, and they are going to be going in through lower. But you have the people pushing the flank. It is going to be Kawa on the backline. It's now going to be going for a big bomb. They have spotted it, however. It's going to be Kylapor dying as well, but that's going to stop. They're going to be doing a lot of damage on the point. Whew, you're going to be getting some kills of his own now. And oh my god, it's just going to be a mulching in this lower area. Really great stuff from RPC. And now looks like they want to try and push in through lower. They're going to have to deal with a bit of spam, but that's not going to stop them as it's going to be Cavito flying in super deep. Going to be making the space for his team. He doesn't meet any resistance. And that's going to be a mid cap up for the side of a RPC. And it's going to be on the PEGMODE. They do have Uber, so they are going to be able to stay here. They don't have to worry anything. Actually, as I say that, RPC looks like they're going to be going in pretty deeper. They want to try and get on the Caboose, getting a bit of early damage. Ooh, they get the force.
Oh my god, Nazara went in and he got fly swatted by Cavito. But it doesn't matter because they're taking it in. Uber comes out from RPC, chasing the pick. They not getting picked. And we got Quagmire right on the C. And we about to just see. Oh wait, what's gonna happen? They're gonna collapse on other. And it's just consistency. And they're going in. Rick's trying to get the guy out. Rap Assassin coming in. Big Bomb coming in. Anything? Nah, we ain't seeing nothing, player. No. We ain't seeing nothing, cuz. Ain't no way. No way.
Get out. They do deny the demo, so that they might be emboldened to try and push here. Looks like, they want to try and take it through Salve. No sticky traps to worry about. They are going to be trying to force both these soldiers. Oh my god. That's going to be Kylapor getting set back down. Oh, the shotgun. What the heck is going to be coming out right here?
It's a hot pot.
Oh, Divide gets caught out.
It's a hot pot.
Oh, Europe is going to be running back. But he does get out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He's going to have to make a miracle to try and do this. He buys some time, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be the second round for PEGMODE. A new team. They're just so clean right now, you know?
Yeah, fresh and clean. Know what I mean? Outcast over here right on the scene.
Oh my, dude, the bars, bars.
And we're getting mean because PEGMODE finna come up and just clean, spray him down, get really lean. Yes, dig. Yeah, dig, dude. Oh my God. And speaking of dudes, we see Penny hitting the Kavito dude for a good sticky, and we're just seeing it back and forth. We're seeing other consistency. Oh, and
once again,
beats the bomb,
Nazara.
but Reese and RPC are not. Reese and Colorful not gonna beat the bombs. They get some good damage, but they are gonna get cleaned up. Oh, they're gonna get cleaned up, and it's just an even fight. Europe goes down. This is a lead. This is
Can
a
they
lead.
keep the soldier alive? They do. Oh, they
RPC
might be able to get in.
Oh,
the bludgeoning. Oh my,
it's
is this gonna be Kavito? Oh, Kavito would have been nice.
Double bomb.
Oh my goodness.
This is a fact. If you play soldier and you double bomb me, I will air pipe you all the time. I will air pipe you every day. If you have a clip of me not air piping you, it's not real. It is fake.
It's
fake. Speaking of fake, not canon. But what I just saw there, that was canon. That's Kavito
true.
hit the pipe, tried to get his med out. Not happening. All I gotta say is, the scout class is bad. The soldier class is the best class in the game right now. Right now. Absolutely.
Snake water, you know, those double bombs, amazing stuff. And we've been seeing as well, Nazara and Kawa have been having a pretty good success with them. Gonna see if they can have super success on this last one. It's gonna be taking on the sentry gun. Good early stuff. Looks like they want to try and get some cap time as they get a little bit with the late game heavy from Europe. Gonna be coming out here, just gonna be trying to mulch them all on the point.
Wraparound. And he got the aim, and he not gonna be the blame for the team, bro. And he just coming out, and they just wipe. It's an RPC clean up. I'm talking kindergartner clean up. That clean up song, yes sir. That's that kind of cleanup we see display right here.
Clean up, everybody. Do your part.
Yes, sir.
And I think Europe was doing more than his part. You know what I mean? He was putting in work there.
Man, he put in a 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yeah, so wait, Gunslinger. Come on, Gunslinger right now. I'm not casting this player anymore. They did the Century Sin. You can't put minis up. I hate that in Highlander. I hate that in Sixes. Don't do this. It doesn't matter because Kavito's gonna die by tracks. And this is back and forth. The force is out.
Oh my God! I mean, this mini probably gonna do much at all. Yeah, it's taken down, but Uber already used now a really great position from the side of PEGMODE, but they got some people in the back line. Did he have a teleporter? How is he back here? Oh my goodness! He starts the back cap early. He does get taken down, but he buys some space for the rest of his team. Everyone else on the side of RPC just have to back up. You know, last time I saw a sentry gun on mid on Snakewater, it was Rando doing it, and he just checked everyone else on the other team. So interesting to see Kawa follow in his footsteps. However, they got a lot of space. They got a lot of counter time on the point. They are going to be using this Uber. Going to be taking down the heavy. Really great stuff. Market going to be taking down players as well. Ed as well. And that's going to be an easy 3-0.
The train is here. The peg, you beg, and then you give them head. Because PEGMODE is here. Strap is on, stand clear. This is perfect. You know what else is perfect? I'm gonna use the bathroom. Tcmano, giblert, you got it.
Yeah, I made amazing stuff coming out here, definitely showing why they were able to take it to Crandrum Blanco last time. These PEGMODE players doing the work, and they here to help us break it all down is going to be wbacon. And I mean, first thing, it's just got to be said, Ed, he went 22-3. He had 374 DPM. I know it's not all about the stats wbacon, but that is an amazing stat line.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's not all about the stats, but that is a good sign when your scouts go. When you're doing 3 and you're taking it back, changing the momentum completely, 3-0. What I really like to see from PEGMODE, like I said, they're just keeping up what they did in the second half of Sunshine. They're being aggressive, but they're being aggressive together, so the fights are less split for the most part. The mids are going very good. The first mid, I think they bombed every mid pretty aggressively. The first mid, pretty evenish. Both sets of soldiers got value. RPC got a little bit more and won that, but aside from that, after that, PEGMODE pretty dominantly with the last two. What I really want to talk about in the last push is I really like what PEGMODE's doing. They're just giving an early flash to KJ Quad, unflashing, let him get some cap time on the point, and then playing to the just clean up the people that bombed the point to block. I really like that. It went wrong a couple times. There's one time they unflashed him a little bit late, so I actually didn't get any point time. And the other times it didn't work out. It looked like they were a little bit indecisive if they wanted to keep playing aside, keep just kind of playing a slow fight, or if they wanted to collapse together. And then they ended up getting pinched. Someone got out at the one spawn. It just turned into chaos. So I think a little bit more decisiveness on what they want to do after they get that point time. If they want to commit to the point, if they want to play back up and play side, or if they want to collapse together, which I think really collapsing together on the heavy, making sure he gets focused down is big because the heavy's coming up huge in all these last holds. Fortunately, the last time they were able to get so much point time because they were able to milk in so deep that they were able to just walk at the heavy and kill the heavy with the Uber and to end the half there. So really like what I'm seeing from PEGMODE. Obviously, he's got to clean up the mids, got to get a little bit better about dealing with the soldiers. Otherwise, they have the tools to make everything happen. And, there are some just crazy plays happening on the side of PEGMODE. Like we saw that great death from Penny, getting Kavito there, pushing him through Cat. But just need to clean up things in general. And PEGMODE, they just got to keep up doing what they're doing.
I 100% agree. Jamond, what did you think about that?
They want Pyro shit's gone. They did what I wanted to see in Sunshine, man. They did what I wanted to see. I wanted the aggression. I wanted it to take it in. I wanted them to get clean with it and guarantee. Don't get me wrong. RPC has been holding their own in terms of a little bit of the mid fights, trying to keep Divine alive. Guarantee. I don't have the logs right now. You know what? I'm so fake. I don't have logs up right now. I just trust my good professional best producer _ along with best producer Antlers to help me out with this stuff because I'm a bot and I hate myself. But besides doing all that, listen. The game has been impactful, very fast, very efficient, very effective. I am seeing the things I wanted to see on Sunshine in terms of the coordination, the synergy. It's there. We know it's there because they beat Krondrup on this map. They know the formula. They know the formula they want to keep. RPC tried to read the formula, at least for the first half, and, it's getting a little sticky. It's getting a little icky. And, they're not out of the game yet. It's 3-0. That doesn't mean stuff. We just saw them get 2 rounds in Sunshine. So this could be a flip. This could be a flop. They readied up. They could be talking about it right now. They could be saying what they need to be doing differently, what needs to happen differently, what's happening in some of these fights, what's happening in some of the majority of the fights. Why are people dying? Who's dying? Who's dying too quickly? Are we both committing on the same person as a soldier? Are we both committing? Are we both committing on the damage? Are we doing what we need to do to get the job done? RPC could be just breaking this down, breaking the debuttal. In terms of last pushes, do we have a gun? Are we rotating through spawn? Are we kiting to another side so we can at least try to fight for the point? Are we giving the point up too early? The questions that RPC needs to ask themselves if they're going to have a formula to attempt to try to get their potential dub in this game. And I think a lot of the time, like I said, over time, it just kind of flexes a little bit, because like we saying, Ed, I didn't see the correct score, but I heard he got 22 and 3.
22 and 3 with 370 DPM. No one else has
22 and 3. So he's getting mad aggressive, and he is disrespecting everybody on Snakewater for the most part. So it's like, do we let this guy continue to disrespect us? Who's gonna hold the ground? Who's gonna help Kavito make it so they don't come in to the mid? Who's gonna help me hold this wall? And I ain't talking wall like fucking Trump wall. I'm talking wall. I'm talking bodies, baby boy. Baby girls. I'm talking straight body wall. I'm talking Berlin wall? Nah. Some type of wall, player. Just some type of wall to make sure they get the job done and they have the tools to utilize their jobs.
Of course. We're going to have to see if RPC can build the wall and stop Ed Head from progressing, because he has been a force to be reckoned with so far. They got to mount their defenses or, just out-aggress them, whichever they decide to do. They got to figure it out and try to commit to it as we go into the second half here of the second map. In terms of maps, one is going to be RPC leading 1L, but in terms of this map, it is still currently 3-0 for the side of PEGMODE, showing why it was their map pick, as we do see things a bit different already. It's going to be Reese playing his cafe. He's just going to be gifted a free medic pick, however. That's going to be Caboose just running in there, just completely unaware, but it doesn't matter. Oh,
It don't matter. So listen, they absorbed. RPC absorbed. Cool, good. Reese got the free pick by chilling in kitchen. Cool, good. But they still did not anticipate the full frontal load, the full frontal getting in. And, you know, just as we see in terms of Cam, we do see Kawa under. Reese dying by market. So it is now 5-6, and Kawa is behind, and they don't know. So this is the perfect collapse if they play this very well. I'm talking, if I calm this to you, you better be able to read my damn mind the moment I'm calming it. That type of play. And we're seeing Kawa just, Kawa beat her bomb.
That is unfortunate.
Kawa beat their bomb, but Mark is getting a little too deep, and they're going to lose Mark.
What was looking like a great opportunity, it just flubbed a little bit on the execution. However, RPC, they don't want to flub on their execution, and they're not going to. They're going to be taking down the Zarya, a really great way to start this push. They're just sending everyone back. They are going to get Peniferous as well, and what was looking like a good position for PEGMODE has just completely flipped. Now, RPC, they want to try and keep going forward, or at least Kavito does. He's just going to be spamming stickies. Now he's going to meet back up with his team. Makes for a safe play. But a really great stuff from them not to lose anyone there, to be able to take that momentum. Looks like, however, they want to try and take this. Maybe. Okay.
Rick Rigatoni definitely laughing after that Kawa bomb, bro. I know I'd be, not to BM or anything, but listen, if you do a bomb like that and you just get, you get smacked like a fly. Oh, man, bro. I'm telling you. But listen, it happens. You know, TF2, the Soldier game. Speaking of Soldier game, Kylo is going to get pumped up, but he's not dead.
He's still in there. He's going in.
Oh, he's back in.
Oh, he gets one rocket. Not enough.
But he trades for KJ Quad, their most picked player, which Reese is going to be back in, and he gets piped by Penny with a mad flick. And they're losing 3. What is happening?
Oh my god, all projectiles down on the side of RPC. That's going to be an invitation for them to get in. We do have Europe.
We're going to see a trade.
He wants to try and go for a back cap, however. Oh, he is going to be able to start it. However, the trade is still going up on mid. All of these PEGMODE players, they got to get the back out of here. Even if they're winning that fight right there, they got to take care of Europe, which they are going to be able to. However, Nazara going to be dying, trying to escape back to his second. RPC, they want to try and push in here. Going to be Kylofor making the space. He gets shot down off of the hut there, right there. So they're just going to be playing this a bit slow. Soldier bombs coming in from Reese. He gets one nice rocket. It's not going to be enough, though. He goes down. Other soldier going to be going in for a fake bomb. Is he going to be able to get out? He just barely does. And he's actually going to bait Kawa in. Kawa's going to go down. Really great stuff from him there. Looks like it should just be a reset. Uber's basically even a bit better on the side of PEGMODE, but I doubt it's going to be enough for them to work with it. We do have a bit of pressure from the side of RPC by Saw, maybe trying to make some space for one of their soldiers to get in through lower. Just gonna be staying there pretty long. Rick Riccatoni, he's just chilling by cheese. He's having a wondrous all time, just eating it all up, and he's gonna be backing up to the rest of his team in Saw, and it looks like we're in a more defined, a more solidified stalemate.
Consistent craziness going back and forth. I couldn't have said it my better. Tcmano. But speaking of Tcmano, Kavito gonna get the pick right out just on the Kawa. We gonna see the pick from RPC, and they're gonna get Reese is in the L, and they're in the stair. They get Kylo Fo, and they're going
Reese going back in?
Nah, Reese gonna get picked off. Nah, when you sucker, let me tell you right now. When you see a soldier in the air and he get peppered like that, add a little salt, add a little pepper. Speaking of pepper, Marco trying to get the fight with Yerb, and all he gonna get is salt because he lost that fight. He did lose the fight. He lost that fight. But PEGMODE is in, and they are going to get the mid for free. For free.
For free. Easy purchase for them there. They're going to be taking that one to the bank. Actually, no, we're not taking anything to the bank because they didn't spend any money. But with that being said, they are going to lose Kawa, so maybe a bit of money spent right there. Kawa going to be dying, trying to buy some cheese for them. Not going to work out. It looks like we do have RPC in the Saw area. Looks like they just want to try and peek a little bit. They're kind of getting spammed down because everyone on PEGMODE kind of knows.
Bus.
Oh yeah, he's trying to make his way through Cafe. He skip jumps. Oh, nice rocket. He's still alive. How is he still alive?
He's living for way too long.
Rick
Capito gets a pipe. And Rick Riccatoni is just in.
They get
forcing the Uber. It's really Nazareth.
Oh my market.
Oh my God. And that's, listen, I told you, RPC slowly starting to understand the formula. The Uber is out. Kawa's trying her best to see if they can get any stall in, and she is inevitably going to die by Yerb. Asterisk 18 birdies. I thought that said baddies. Your name is bad. I thought that said baddies. 18 birdies? Nah, we want 18 baddies. You already know the baddie community. Yes, yes, already know Mono.
Oh,
And speaking of Mono, Edie, Mini, Mono with Nazara coming in on the deck. Oh, no picks.
No.
Picks.
No picks. Nazara is gonna be the pick, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
For them. RPC gonna be taking that one. They're happy with that. They're gonna be taking it up second. They do have the Uber to work with. We do have Market, maybe trying to see if he can buy something, maybe get a kill, take it back. But no, they're just gonna be using the Uber straight through lower. Gonna be taking it over the truck. Oh, they get it. That's a clutch
and Rick's gonna go ahead and
use.
die for it. And Kavito's on the point. Kavito actually goes ahead and dies for it too. And trades are being picked back and forth. Yerb, Reese is looking to hide. They're all in the corner. They're on the corner. Reese is dying. Yep, they saw Kylorfo. There's no way they didn't, because Kawa is right on Kylorfo, looking to get the pick. Kylorfo is looking to get out, and that is what he does. He gets out and about. Wait, just kidding. He gets the pick. He gets the pick. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's a joke.
Unfortunate. It is a joke. It's a joke on Kawa because they died.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate for them. It's going to be a joke on Market as well. Might be a joke on Caboose going down super low. It's going to be able to surf out. Really great surf from them to get out of there. And now it's going to be on RPC to try and sack, which they are. No, it's not even sack. They're just sending it. Kavito in super deep. It's going to be landing on bats. Oh my jeez. But it's going to be Divine who dies. I don't know if I agree with that, but PEGMODE are going to be happy. They're going to be pushing out. Tyler, he's in. Oh, he's going to be taken down. It's going to be up to Rick Riccatoni. Can he do it? Oh, he gets one, but it's not going to be enough. And what was that play from RPC?
Divine got killed, and they just wanted to continue going ahead to see if they can try to kill. Kavito had the perfect sticky to launch Caboose in the air, but Caboose said, nah, I got AD keys, man. Let me straight that. I'm gonna get out of that situation. Speaking of situations, it looks like RPC is actually gonna be in one right now. Full ad coming in on the side of PEGMODE, and it doesn't really look like we're doing anything alongst that beat. We're trying to decide, but Reese on Sniper. I haven't seen it. I'm on Reese. Never mind. He got out.
He just as soon as we say anything, he just moved back. They're gonna be using the Uber in. They are gonna be able to take Kavito. Are we going to be able to get anyone else? It got a lot of a spacer. No, we're just going to back up, and that's
we see a move back from Nazara. Oh, as he makes the team move back, and he gets the Von. And this is a fight. This is a fight for the point. RPC has to do as much as they can, and it doesn't look like they can't do anything because it's going to be a 4-0 PEGMODE up. This is match point for Snakewater right here for PEGMODE. But listen, it's not over, ladies and gentlemen. It is completely possible for RPC to understand the formula and get it in. That we know they're capable. That's why they're here in Grand Finals, and that's why you're watching it, to find out the answers.
That's true. Yeah, have they taken the Krabby Patty secret formula? I don't know. We're going to have to see if they're going to be able to make it out and win this next round, because it is do or die for them on this map. Obviously, they got more maps to go if they do lose this, but we are going to see the double bomb coming in from Nazara, going in pretty deep. Divine going to be taken down to the fairly low there, but not going to be able to collect the kill just quite yet. However, it's going to be some rockets of Kawa. Are they going to be able to connect? Not quite. Going to be able, nice dodging from Divine to stay alive there. However, on the other side of things, just so much space taken from the side of a PEGMODE, and even though they weren't able to get Divine, they were able to get the space and able to get the point. And now it looks like they want to try and aggress here, or maybe just try and peek and prod, see if they're going to be able to get anything for free. They do have the players on bats. Is it going to be RPC just going to be trying to defend this as much as they possibly can without having to use, or maybe bait out the early aggression as well? Yeah! The bomb coming in from the Zara. However, Market is in blind. I think they should know he's going to be hiding. However, he's going to be playing the long game. He's going to be wrapping around. He's going to be in a little bit of a 1v1 with Reese. However, no, there's 3 back to shoot him, and he goes down.
The sticky, icky air pipe on the Zada. That's going to bring him to 12. 10, 9, 10, 11, 13, because F12. And that's what Kawa doing the reach right now, giving him the 12, but also gonna get 12 herself. Oh, and Penny's gonna die. Doors are free. RPC can make their move. Speaking of make the move, Kylo's gonna go ahead and force.
Yes, the big bomb.
Oh, and he gonna go ahead and force caboose. And we are not seeing anything. We are not seeing anything on the side of PEGMODE. I almost called it PEGMODE.
Kawa on the spy.
All right, yo, this is sneaky. We should have like some Metal Gear Solid music. That I'm right on this cam. Oh, absolutely. But you know what they're about to predict? They're not going to predict the backstab, though, because that's what's going to happen to Divine, because Kawa got the pick and going to die for it. That is what you don't expect. You haven't seen the spot all game, so why would you expect it now? You don't.
Exactly.
It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. But it just, the off-time spot, you get in, you get out. That's how it happens.
Great time. Best time to use it. Working out wonders. So now it's going to be, they're still in a bit of a precarious position, these PEGMODE players, because they got to push out, and pushing out of any less, you got to worry about the back caps. And you know, we saw the spy, maybe that might have put an idea into these RPC players. You know, maybe we should try and go for something sneaky ourselves, as you know, they should be anticipating this push out from PEGMODE. Looks like they're going to be taking their time, going to be trying to spam out. Looks like they want to try and get out, maybe try and take the Peniferous demo bomb in. Looks like going to be walking out through bridge, going to be just kind of trying to roll it in.
Trying to get right on. Oh, but the bait. But
so
Penny's
much damage.
Penny's dying for RPC's doing the best. And that's
they
exactly what they're using.
He's still not using. Oh my god, the disrespect. He's not using it.
He tried. Yeah. Coming in from RPC, understanding the chaotic formula that they went ahead and utilized, giving them a point on the board, which now leaves it 4-1. Your beef the shots. Kylorfo came, cleaned it up, got the drop. And I'm talking baby drop. I'm talking you holding your baby down the stairs. You drop your baby. Now your baby has some type of effect on them.
Your baby is Ubered. That is the effect. Actually, not the effect for Caboose. That's what he would have liked the effect to be. Not going to quite happen, as almost a repeat of the previous map is going to be a 4-1. We have to see if they RPC are going to be able to do better than PEGMODE were able to, and be able to get more than just a second round. But a good start to this mid for RPC. They get a lot of damage, and expert serve from Caboose. Oh my days, dude.
Bro, Ed is the most disrespectful motherfucker I've seen in this game today, dude. Oh my god. That takes the fight with 12 less than like whatever HP. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. He just takes it. It does not matter. It does not matter, dude.
It doesn't. He's feeling himself, and it shows. Quagmire, Edhead, just taking it all and making it work, and that's the best part about it. We are going to see Califor trying to make his way in to Cheese. He does knock down his soldier. It's got to be Nazara who actually falls, and now Europe is pressuring down in this lower side area. Reese going to be trying to go for a bomb. He does get a rocket off, but it's not going to be enough. Europe falling as well, so now it's going to be on PEGMODE to maybe try and see if they can do something. However, Kylofor still playing at that cheese area, not having dropped just quite yet. Yeah, he does get Penny. He's still staying alive. He's drawing so many eyes to him, and he's going to be allowing his team to try and get back in here. He's just doing so much. He's still alive. Rick Tony going to be taking down Market as well.
Coming out with the pipe, Iron Bomber, Kavito back on it. Double bomb coming out from both soldiers on PEGMODE, which is going to get the force, but it's going to get the force, but not the round. That will be towards RPC. It looks to be. I got everyone up, going to get about 3 spawners. Don't have any soldiers for last. No one can bomb point. We do have a Pudis out from KJ Quad. The aim is trustworthy. Penny rolling out to Madley. Rolling out madly. Still going to get points. We got teammates getting up and aggressive. No one's bombing for point. Ricketts is on the point, getting a smack to the cap time. There's no reason not to utilize that. And that's exactly what we tried to do, but gets punished for it. Ultimately, because they saw him. They looked at him. They said, oh, man, Kavito. Go get the samurai. 6 right in the, oh, my God, right in the lower. Oh, my lord.
I got because of that. I don't think they're going to be able to try and push out. They are still going to try and go for it. Kawa does attempt something onto Kavito, not going to be able to find anything, but doesn't die herself. So at the very least, going to be able to make space for her team to push out as well. Good stuff there to try and stay alive. Since now is going to be PEGMODE trying to fight to take control of the second. Yerb going to be going back, maybe trying to go for the back cap. Actually, he's going to be going all the way around. He does draw so many people back. Oh my, Kawa dies. Oh my.
Oh, the full white, but they cap set.
They don't have the cap. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh
the only one alive is gonna be a Caboose. So still might be a shaky hold. Actually, though, everyone is up now. But unfortunate for them.
They have Uber. It doesn't matter. RPC has Uber. They want to utilize it. Rick's checking for info. He knows what's being set up. Oh man, this ish is wild, mano. Oh my lord, my Floyd.
Dude, they just all in on that back cap. They didn't realize.
Bro, I ain't expect to see, you know, I'm expecting to see a bomb, and Kavito gets stuck by the gun just a little bit, can't get in deep. Uber looks like it's going to end prematurely. Oh, but, we got to pause.
We got to pause.
That's the best possible moment, man.
Definitely. So, well, at least we know that it's not going to be PEGMODE walking away with it in 90 seconds. So, you know, that might mean that it's going to be RPC taking this point. I mean, obviously, you know, because it's a pause, it looks like Europe has gotten a lot more cap time than he did, but he's still in a good position to get a lot of cap time. If those stickies don't hit him, there's no one else really in a position to try and knock him off of it. All of the soldiers are kind of focused, were focused on trying to protect their med, which they didn't do. They got the heavy, they got the demo, but as well as Ed, but no one's really in a good position to try and deny Europe at the moment. So this could easily be a cap up for the side of RPC, taking us to a 4-2 scenario. Obviously, that's all hypothetical. We don't know. But, I mean, Jamond, it'd be safe to say that this is looking pretty okay for the side of RPC.
All right, this is looking like an RPC dub. There's no way. What? There is a way.
What?
I'm positive.
What?
That was so much cap time. That was so much cap time.
Oh, it was.
They
do. Okay.
I'm like, ain't no way they beef that. Ain't no way they beef that thing. Oh man, I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed for RPC. Oh, but that's gonna leave us to 4-2. Remember, gentlemen and ladies and enemies, we are looking at a map where exactly if RPC wins this, they take the gold. If PEGMODE wins this, we go into the next map, which would be Process. Another map where they beat Chondrome on. But speaking of the realm, Kavito is putting PEGMODE in his realm, and as we are seeing another double bomb commit, Nazura and Kawa, great damage coming out from Kawa.
Oh, Divine's so low.
Divine's dead, and Caboose just needs to stay alive here. That's all that needs to happen. You protect Caboose, and Caboose did not end up living, and it is now a 2v2.
But
it's Brummies versus the world. Is he gonna get the yummy? Nah, he get out.
No.
He get out. Oh, it's like that Ludacris song. Get back, mother. You don't know me like that. Get back, mother. You don't know me like that.
He's going in. What is?
Maybe he do know him like that. Maybe he do know him like that.
He is just here to fight. He doesn't care. I guess that's where the pause was. Looks like Peniferous has had to rejoin the server, so gonna be a bit delayed for them, unfortunately. But now gonna be back up to try and fight this. Yeah, we do have Market up on the spy. Not gonna be spotted. He's just hiding in looks like he has been spotted. Divide should though. He's just trying to go for the revolver shots. Not going to find it, unfortunately for them. So now it's going to be PEGMODE down a player. They do have the fast response. So many people weak on the side of RPC. It is going to be California who has to hide to try and get a pack, but they do have the better space. They have the better ground. They are going to be able to get that mid. A bit of a weird one considering the pause happened kind of in the middle of it, but good stuff from RPC regardless. And now they're going to be able to get the mid, and this is looking good for their momentum if they want to try and take this map, Jamond.
Oh, And like I said, it's that roll. Oh, and just like we see it, it's consistent. Both soldiers down. We got Brummies with the damage, but Penny also with the damage. The Uber force going ahead and being initiated out because Rick got in, and it's just going back. Uber's looking to end. We do have a soldier behind at the moment, and we do see Caboose going ahead and taking that dive. You're also taking that dive to the
so
scouts.
Low.
And
Divine is so low. He's on his head. Nazara doesn't know.
Nazara! Oh, it's the bug! And it's just a fight back and forth. The cap is not gone out yet. Penny's trying their best to see if they can try to get any spam help on Nazara, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. But we do see a bomb from Kawa, seeing if they got. Oh, it gets the pick, but is Kawa gonna live? Kawa lives. Kawa lives.
What?
Kawa lives.
What? Dude, Kawa, she just predicted Rick and Tony so hard, dude.
She got her twin God for these. Got that, me and my homies. So drop that. Oh my good Lord, have mercy. Oh, that's the rollout. That's the rollout.
That's
oh man,
a shot and a half right there.
That is a no shot and a half.
Yeah.
Speaking of shot, Nazara gets the perfect shot right on the vine. And they're just trading back and forth. RPC's trying the best they can do to salvage to see if they can kill Caboose. Caboose is looking at 87. Oh, and it's the cleanup by Yerb. Yerb is getting disrespectful.
It's gonna be on to Ed.
Oh, and they won the respective 1v1s. This could be a round.
This definitely could be. Actually, Divine not going to be healing for a little bit because there's no one there to get the heals up. So it's not going to be as big of an Uber ad as you may have thought. So good news, you know, for PEGMODE. Maybe not the best of news for RPC, but still they're in a good position. They're on last, and now they just got to build up this Uber. And, you know, we're probably going to see a little bit of a stalemate as these teams get their Ubers up. Actually going to be a bit bigger for RPC than I was kind of expecting. Going to be around like 30-ish%. So definitely workable, definitely usable. Going to be taking down the sentry gun already. They're building it pretty well. We got Ed on the sniper. We got Kawa on the pyro. We got Market on the NG. They got it all out. We just got to wait and see if it's going to be enough to stop this push out. They're going to be going in through low. We're going to be taking the demo. The Uber wasn't used on him. Oh my God, that flash. Just in the nick of time. He was going to die from fall damage. It doesn't even matter.
I saw the medic serve the point. That was crazy. That was great. That was crazy. But no, that was just crazy. 4-3. RPC 3 points. It could be the reverse sweep. RPC seems to have understood the formula from these mids, from what exactly is happening. They are absorbing. If you're a PEGMODE fan, this is the time to be worried. This is a heated game. If they win this is the dub for RPC. But PEGMODE could get the dub. It's anybody's game. And speaking of the game, we see both these soldiers with a little game getting absolutely absorbed. Absolutely absorbed.
Definitely Reese as well. He's going to be bombing just a little bit. And everyone else on the side of PEGMODE, they just got to get the heck out of here. They're going to be holding up on second. Luckily for them, they were able to take down Kylo Force. So it's not going to be too disastrous. But RPC, they want to try and get in and make some space for their soldier. Reese going to be going in so deep. It's not going to be him. It's going to be Kavito with the stickies. Going to be taking down Caboose. Nazara is going to get the Force. So a bit of a silver lining there for them. And but they're not going to be able to get much of anything else. They do have Ed. He's going to be able to pick off Divine, actually.
Penny needs to live here. If it's a last hold like this, you need to live. I understand the damage. Live. Oh, Divine's dead. Hey. Wait. Oh, Rick is in. It kills Penny. You got a dip, dude.
Definitely. And now RPC, they're taking some space right here. They want to try as much as they possibly can, but it's not going to be enough. He just gets kind of launched up in the air and gets gunned down. Rocketed down, to be more specific. But good stuff from them to try and stabilize for PEGMODE. Luckily for them, a great play from Ed to get onto Divine. They're going to be able to get Uber in time to defend here. So, once again, it's going to be onto the plays. And Yerb looks like he might be going spy. He's thinking about it. Looks like he might just be checking the off classes for these PEGMODE players. But I'd love to see him commit on something. Yerb, what you gonna do? How's it gonna be? But while he's still figuring that out, everyone else on the side of RPC, they're just gonna be, poking and prodding.
Sniper.
Oh, okay.
Yerb sniper. There was a. You know what? I'll say it after. We do see Yerb on sniper. The people who know, if you know, you know. The incident with Yerb sniper. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. We could see a potential. Going up here. We do see Yerb peeking the door pretty wide. He wide swinging. He's swinging. Carlorfo is gonna go ahead and die by it. Oh, and Reese is also gonna die by it. And we got KJ Quad looking to disrespect. No, wait, they forced. I didn't see that. Oh my lord, no. And no, if you're a PEGMODE fan, but yes, if you're an RPC fan. Yes, if you're an RPC fan. Full Uber ad coming in to last. This could be 4-4, or this could be a successful last hold for PEGMODE. We
Definitely
don't know what will happen. We don't know what will happen.
It's going to be on RPC to try and see if they can convert this push. We do have Ed on the sniper. Maybe see if he can get a nice shot of his own to maybe try and slow things down here. It is going to be, they're actually pretty close to their own Uber, so they're going to be able to stay alive and kite this long enough that Caboose might be able to get on 90% right now, so definitely doable. Kawa is going to go down. Caboose so close to getting, oh my god, going to be able to stay alive just enough to get the Uber.
It is the Febreze sweep. Brummett is still in. Cavito looking. Does he commit? Does Market commit? It's grand finals. You commit. Nah, he gonna.
He was so weak.
He don't commit. No.
It's
understandable why he didn't want to commit. Demo Man in a close space with Sickies is not a fight you want to take. But when you take that fight and win, it feels good. That's one hell of a motivation. And we do see Yerb on Spy doing a funny. But hey, they don't expect it. This is an off-time spy trick unless someone is smart and just shoots a random spot.
Yeah, just randomly bumps into him.
What could happen?
Seems like he's undetected for now. He's got to move soon because these PEGMODE players, they got Uber ad and they probably want to try and do something with it. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be rotating over towards Cafe Saw to try and take it. It looks like he might be. He's decloaking. He's in. He gets it.
Yes,
great stuff
sir.
From Yerb to just nullify that. He didn't even have an Uber, so he couldn't even use, even if he'd known. I mean, he could have turned around. But
that's no. Caboose plays Highlander. You should know. You should know. Your headphones should be up. This is grand final. This is invite grand finals.
Yeah.
This is the spy thing. People just not hearing the spy decloak. I don't know what happened. Dude, that's what I'm saying. But speaking of saying, I am saying that this could be a round, or this could be a successful last hold from PEGMODE. We don't know yet. We're not seeing it yet, but this is something that could be happening. And that's exactly. But Rick Rigatoni is going to kill Caboose, and the gun is down. They have to choose this very carefully. Choose your pitch very, very carefully. And wait, that's exactly what we're doing. Our focus firing is just on the point. Our focus firing is off the chart.
Only Reese.
To the point where
my goodness.
They have what?
What?
It doesn't matter if they have a medic. They have their team. They have the synergy, and they hold that last because their focus firing was on point. No one shot the Uber players. They kited and shot everybody. Rick. They went to Cairo, to Yerb, to Reese, to Gavito, to Devon.
Amazing stuff coming out from all these players now. PEGMODE, they want to try and get onto mid. Richard and Tony, he's got to chew it off a bit more than he can chew Peniferous, but it's going to be Yerb starting the back half, going to be drawing everyone back. We do have Kawa committing to the Pyro, going to be getting the assist there to help clean up Yerb. So now RPC on the back foot. We do have Califor. Looks like he was in a little hiding position, but he's going to think better about it. He's going to play his life, do the smart soldier thing, and just stay alive. Going to be spamming from bats as well, but now going to be big Uber ad for the side of PEGMODE. How do they want to do it? It's going to be pretty close because Divine at 70% themselves. So if they waddle too much, it might be a bit disastrous for them. They're going to be taking the Pyro in. Kawa is so deep. They're going to be the Pyro Uber, the Fables. They're going to be able to get onto Divine. Yes, with the help of Ed and Market.
It's pie, bro. It's pie, bro. But Cavito could clean it up for sure, and Yerb can come in and assist. It's the Pyro versus. It's hit scan versus Pyro, brother.
Pyro?
But Yerb. Oh my goodness. He almost beat that.
He did.
Wow. Wait, it's not over yet.
It's doable. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh, he's gonna die. Reese, can he
Caboose
get
is
it? No,
living!
Reese.
So
Oh my god, he's so
close!
close. He gets it. Oh my god. Reese wins the salvage play for the salvage play. We got Kyler 4 coming in here as well. Nizara gonna be getting a pick. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we saw the Pyro Uber, we saw Caboose get 2, and we saw Reese get the salvage. And that's the position that PEGMODE have found themselves in. They got to get back to their second, as RPC are happy to get the med pick and keep Divine up and alive.
That was wait. Oh, I forgot about
what?
server time. Wait, 25 seconds. Wait, 23 seconds left in the game for them to do anything unless this was just. Oh, but the gun.
Oh, the sentry got that heavy.
Yes, sir. And it's just consistent back where RPC couldn't do anything. I didn't even see the time.
Oh
and we
my
had
goodness.
10 seconds.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
And that is going to be a map for the side of PEGMODE. Gonna be 4-3, super close, especially that second half. Super down to the wire. You know, with a bit more time, you can only imagine what RPC would have pulled out, what PEGMODE honestly would have pulled out, because they were pulling out some kind of wacky stuff. But, you know, that does mean we are going to be going to at least the third map, which is going to be processed. But before we get there, we got some, we got some good stuff to think about, to eat. That's going to be HelloFresh.
Fire.
Using our coupon is going to be POG HF16696. You get 70% off. And you know, I've browsed the website, Tcmano. They got some pretty good grub on there. You know, you were talking about spaghetti earlier, dude. Chicken Alfredo. You know, maybe it's just because Alfredo Dan, you know, he's not here. Hope he gets better. But chicken Alfredo, that's pretty good, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. When Bandy did that HelloFresh box, I took the deal. I was like, listen, my girl, I'm not trying to get into HelloFresh. We trying to see how fresh it really was. I had my friend Knockers actually tell me if it was fire, and I'm gonna be real. The ingredients, quality. I can't lie to you. Some of the ingredients were quality. You know, I did like the meat thing because I'm a meat man. You know, I got the grill. I'm about to buy a griddle here probably in a couple months. You know, I'm about to get in with the schmeat. Get my little saucy McGriddles, because I'm not. Listen, no one trying to go to a fast food place or whatever and buy a griddle for like $6.99. You could just make one at that point. You could just make one for $2.99.
Make your own. Yeah.
You can say hello to the freshness of your food if you just go ahead and get one right now. With the code POGHF16696, you could be indulging into some fresh grub, some fresh meals, and some fresh reels of this grand final that we're watching right now. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of the grand finals, we got wbacon here to break it all down for us. What was almost a reverse sweep from the side of RPC just got cut short, so it is going to be PEGMODE walking away with it. What did RPC change to get them that momentum in that second half there?
Yeah, I think Tcmano really nailed it during the cast. That it was really just RPC kind of changing up the mid. On the first couple mids, they were kind of trading soldiers. They both bomb, and then PEGMODE was just getting a little bit more. But after that, I mean, just expecting PEGMODE to bomb. RPC, it looked like they were just kind of anticipating the bombs, and they did a really good job of cleaning them up. The last mid I watched, the two soldiers had actually synced up pretty well, and but they both just melted pretty much instantly. And a couple of the ones in the middle, it felt like the synchronization got a little bit off on side of PEGMODE. There's a few where soldiers just kind of went in opposite directions, didn't really put a whole lot of pressure on. So really just dealing with the bombs on mid was absolutely huge for RPC in terms of turning around. And once they stopped getting destroyed on the mids, they were able to really get back in the game. And they're still playing very confident, really willing to take dry fights, small advantages, and even, you know, being near, being on match point, they were able to, you know, still keep that aggression up, which is good to see. On the flip side, it feels like PEGMODE were a little bit decisive on some of the Uber ads. It felt like there's a lot of times where they just weren't sure what to do, and we saw that one push out of last where they ended up dropping, and just a few situations like that where it just seems like the direction is a little bit uncertain. As far as what else PEGMODE's been doing well, the focus fire, I mean, sure, they got pushed to the last a lot, but the focus in these last fights was absolutely huge in terms of just barely winning some of these last holds, which some of them were unbelievable. I feel like both RPC and PEGMODE have a similar problem in the sense that, you know, they do get the cap time early, but when it comes to the post fight, And sometimes it's just a DM fest, and there's not much you can do about that. Whoever wins, whoever hits the shots, is the winner at the end of the day. But it feels like there's just indecisive. Where again, like some people are still playing the fight slow. Some people are collapsing and aggressive on a different side. It's just a little bit. The first half, which looks really good, it's just sometimes the post when they're cleaning up that last bit of the fight is a little bit chaotic and not together. But for the most part, both teams have been focusing fire really well. The team fights look very nice in general.
And speaking of nice, check that KJ Quad and Rick and Tony stat line real quick, player. We got KJ Quad with a 55-15 with 333. Hey, flip that over. It could be something different. And we got, Rick and Tony with that 51-25, 323. Kavita with the 286, and it still made it out a little bit here and there, but pushing that over 300. Listen, both these scouts doing. I feel like
so much work.
Nah, it's not that. Both these people put on the white tee, pushed it quick. I'm talking, they did 10 push-ups for this grand final. The way they be hitting shots and going crazy with the both, and I'm telling you, both of them are disrespecting one another's team. It does not matter. But Giblert pretty much hit the nail on the head. We saw what RPC needed to do. They needed to understand the formula, and that formula was we're getting completely dogged on by these double bombs, Mano and Giblert. Like, we are completely just eating dirt. How do we do that? Absorb it. That's how we got 3 rounds already. Let's do it again, which definitely could have happened on that last mid, but KJ Quad had to KJ Quad had to be a little disrespectful there in the half, man. But other than that, I can tell you right now that it has been nothing but crazy. And then shoot, if you look at the med stats, Caboose dropped twice. We know one of them was from the spa. The other one was from Kylorfo that he did in lobby. I don't really remember how Devon dropped, actually. Oh, I think he dropped to a trap maybe by Penny. But nevertheless, take a look at the heels, Mano and Giblert. Like, good Lord, these people are getting plugged. I'm talking plugged up with heels, my boy.
Some insane stuff coming out from all the meds. We've seen some pretty insane surfs from both Divine and Caboose to try and get them out of sticky situations.
Yeah,
and
I really like
some of it. Oh, yeah?
I just want to say, I got to shout out Caboose. There was one time where the Pyro ran forward, and Caboose was out of range to flash the Pyro, and then Caboose surfed forward to catch the Pyro, ended up killing the Med, and then got 2 kills at the end to delay the game and secure the win for that map. So, big stuff from Caboose there. Nothing else to say about that.
100% amazing stuff from Caboose and all of these players as well. They've been putting up a hell of a show, and they just basically almost nonstop action as well. But that was Snakewater. We're now here on to Process, which is going to be a third map. Once again, it's still do or die for PEGMODE. If they, If RPC wins this, that's going to be it. They will have won it all, but PEGMODE wins this. We're going to be going to another map, the last final possible map. But, getting a bit ahead of myself here. We're on Process, and they, once again, PEGMODE showed they were able to 5-0, as you guys said earlier, Kronj Realm Blanco on this map in their previous game in the big upset, 4th seed versus the 1st seed. Everyone thought Kronj Realm would be here, but this is one of the maps that had PEGMODE show why they should be here instead of Kronj Realm and help prove it. And we're going to be able to, see here if this is going to be another map that's going to be able to say, yeah, this is why we should be able to win grand finals and be able to execute on it. So, Process, do you think it's going to be a bit more in the favor of a PEGMODE, or do you think this is going to be the opportunity for RPC to kind of like recollect, regather themselves and kind of take that momentum that they were showing in that second half of Snakewater and just kind of put it in full force here on Process?
I'm 100%. I'm like, oh, you know what, Giblert? Yeah, no. You go.
Yeah, I just want to point out again, like, PEGMODE 5-0 Kronj on Snakewater, but this map was very close. It was ended up being only a 3-2 win. Very grindy, slow game. And then, just another map that in the previous showing, RBC, swept them pretty hard 5-0 on this very map. So now one thing I want to point out, we do have different scouts. You have Europe instead of JT, and JT was absolutely going off that game. And Europe having a little bit of a slow showing today, only going 25 and 31. He did make some really big plays, had some nice back gaps, had a really good spy play. But compared to like KJ Quad, Market, and Rico Gattoni, not going quite as big, so that could be a factor to take into account, especially on such a scout dominant map, probably the most scout dominant map in the game.
I definitely think coming out of here, Mr. Mono, to answer that question, Giblert probably said everything that I agree with, except one thing. The Kawa Pyro will ravage this game like no tomorrow. After what we saw, what happened to Crondrome, we will see nothing but devastation, destruction beyond all beliefs. We will see a hell that is greater than normal hell, super hell even, flame hell? I don't know. We're going to see something crazy. But in my honest opinion, and my chair is squeaky like a mother. In my honest opinion, I think what is going to happen is the first, it's anybody's game. Not so much. RPC still has the full grasp on this match currently, as of right now. They win this, they get the series. But PEGMODE, the motivation is up. It may be a little rocky, like, we almost lost our map. But at the same time, it's like, wait, we won that map. We on process. We beat Crondrome Hill. The motivation is up to 11 right now. I'm telling you. RPC, on the other hand, listen, they understand the formula. They understand they've played them for 2 maps now. They have to have a solid grasp on the wacky stuff that will happen and guarantee they have an advantage because they saw the Crondrome game versus PEGMODE. So they have not only the outside insight, but actually being able to go in the demo, make a plan, come up with one. I talked about it in Snakewater too, but this is the map where it's like, okay, so let's say that they do beat us on Snakewater. We expect that. But process, that's going to be our map. That's going to be where we make our dominant play. And we definitely have seen now that Mr. Vito has switched off the lock and load, which respect for using that for the good majority of the game. But we have seen the spam capabilities that Brummies, aka Kavito, is able to do. We see what exactly can be put down from the demolition class, especially from both demos. But we also can see how much space can be made from Nazareth. We see just exactly the funny back plays that happen, the funny get a pick, roll out, get out, and I already said it. That ludicrous song, I got my twin Glock 40s, cock back, and that's what Nazareth does at a lot of these mids. He cocks it back and he goes straight in. I think in terms of what we're really going to see, oh my God, that's not even a word, figuring to see is, I think it's going to be very close. My heart tells me to vote more for RPC. My heart tells me to vote more for RPC. I want to say it's going to be, at least in terms of score rating, I'm looking at a 4, maybe a 4-3. But
4-3,
my brain tells me if they do what they did at Crondrome, PEGMODE, we're looking at another 5. We're looking at a 5 something. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
Hey, speaking of something, my bladder talking that talk. BRP again.
No worries. We got a bit of time before things are ready up regardless. But I guess get your prediction as well. With Bacon, what do you think? It seems to be that RPC might have a better chance of having a stronger showing on this map than they did on Snakewater. Do you think that's going to be the case and it's going to be enough for them to take the map? Or do you think that PEGMODE is going to hold strong and we're going to be going to Gully Wash?
Yeah, I do think RPC is going to be better on this map. Like they've shown in the past, they did dominate this map in the past. And PEGMODE less dominant on this map because, like we said, just the difference in how much how well they ruled Crondrome and then almost ruled RPC on Snakewater. I just don't think they're going to be as dominant, but I think it still could be close. Right now, in theory, I'd be leaning towards RPC, but just with how well both scouts on the side of PEGMODE have been playing with KJ Quad and Market both, coming up big, putting up the numbers, I could definitely see PEGMODE winning this map. I think it'll be close either way.
So you'd say it'd probably have to be the scouts on the side of PEGMODE that would have to go huge, like Ed and a Market would be the ones to try and kind of elevate them and help them take this map. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I mean, and as we've seen from the previous map, I mean, KJ Quad absolutely can do that. If he can just go, just casually put up 22 and 3 again, 370 DPM, I think they have a pretty good chance.
Yeah. All right, and a question for both of you guys. We've seen 2-man from these players so far. We've seen a lot of great plays and a lot of popping off. Is there any player that you want to see pop off this match? Maybe they've just been a bit quiet. Maybe they've been doing their job, but they haven't been going above and beyond. This is the map that you'd like to see them just kind of give it their all.
I 1000% want to see. Ooh, if I had to say, also, like, if I just realized I've been cheating by using the bathroom and not letting y'all use it. Hey, take your pick. But low key, if I want to see, oh, true. If I want to see anybody take a dub here, all right, low key, I want to see, in terms of RPC, I want to see more Reese action. I want to definitely see Reese be taking some initiatives and kind of following a little bit with Nazara's footsteps. Maybe not so much with getting behind too much, but being able to make these very smart, decisive plays where, like, if a back cap's going on second, maybe he's just going to chill and lower, maybe get the upper hand and try to stop second. I want to see more coordination coming out from Reese and Yerb specifically. I want to see something. I want to see something hot. I'm talking about Bobby bitch hot, you know the word, you know the song. Oh, you know the song, Bobby Shmurda, you know the song. I ain't gonna say it, but you know the song. I'm trying to see some of that. I'm trying to see some of that for sure. In terms of peg mode, if I want to see anybody, honestly, man, maybe Market. Low-key, I think Market has been doing a great job, but this is going to be a map where, you know, stalemating is going to be kind of annoying. But stalemating on process is definitely something that's going to be happening, which is why I'm putting a RGL petition to remove process from the pool. It's too stalemating. It sucks. It's awful. There's too many stalemate maps that happen in a row. This map is probably one of the most stalemating maps in the pool. Let's get rid of it. Let's have some more action. Get rid of process. Add a different map. Thank you.
Great.
But overall, I think I'd like to see something more from Market. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would like to see more stuff happening from Market. I've been on this game a little bit, and he's been carrying his weight, but I want to see chaos. I want to see destruction. A drip. What they doing right now? They using the bathroom. All right, man. If we doing a little drippy check, man, like a little quick one, real quick. Man, who am I gonna pull up on? Honestly, Kylofro may just be the most flashy one here. He got the full American loadout. That's Sweet Liberty right there. I don't even know what the rocket launcher is. What is that? A wrap something? Freedom?
Yeah, Freedom Wrap.
Freedom Wrap. That's stupid. That's so dumb. What?
Freedom as a
Freedom Wrap, dude.
Yeah. Sounds like a was it like a gyro or whatever? Or like a wrap or something, just like a bad sandwich or something.
Euro?
You know what I mean? Yeah, Euro, that's it. You know what I mean? A Euro wrap.
Oh.
It's just the American version. Freedom Wrap.
Yeah, oh my god. Gyro.
I've never said it out loud. It's got to be said. Like I always I go to order it, but I never said. I just say like, oh, I can have number one, and they know what I mean. I've never had to say it out loud. You know what I mean? First time.
You will not catch me.
Time.
No, you will not catch me saying gyro. You can't, bro. It's like, what are they called? You go to a donut shop and they just have the Euro shop on the side. If you go up to them and you say gyro,
I've never had to. I just say like, what do you want? Like, what do you want in it? I'm like, I just standard shit.
Well, we have a donut shop. Listen, we got like a meat market shop here, and anybody that says gyro, the owner looks at him funny, bro. Like, it's gyro, yeah, and it's.
And it's like I don't know. It's the same way like when you know someone and you just like never say their name, so you just say, "Hey, what's up, dude?" That's kind of a situation I'm in. But regardless, doesn't matter how I pronounce it. Well, maybe it does, but it doesn't matter to these players because they're going to be going live on our third map. Currently 1-1 in terms of maps. Both of these guys winning one apiece, but still because they won the upper bracket, it's going to be RPC with the map advantage. So it's still do or die for peg mode right here as we go in onto this process mid. Looks like
ooh. And we see some action going back and forth. Rick Rigatoni's actually going to go ahead and get disrespected by KJ Quad. But Kyle Orvo getting immense damage on the pity, but Caboose is hitting the arrow. And Caboose is trying to live as much as he can, but it is not going to happen as Yerb is bobbing and moving. And right now it is up to Nazara and KJ Quad to see if anything can happen. And it doesn't look like anything actually is happening. We are going to see nothing right now. We are going to see nothing but chill gameplay coming on the side of RPC. The mid looks very dominant for the side of PEGMODE, and I'm still saying that even though the mid is still technically happening. We have a lot of Captain coming in from KJ Quad, and it looks like he's actually just gonna go ahead and
solo Rick on the chase.
Nah, Rick does. It's grand finals. You do not give up the chase, and that is
Got
what
the
RPC,
chase.
Rick Rigatoni is gonna do. Chase it up, bag it up, get it up. Yeah. Dang.
Now they're going to be trying to come in. Oh, Nazar got launched into that sticky trap there. Unfortunate for them. And so now it's just going to be RPC going forward. They got the big Uber ad to work with, and they might have actually bought enough time on the side of PEGMODE to get their own Uber. It's going to be Caboose coming up to about 90%. So yeah, they should be able to have here. And RPC should know. Oh my, was that a blind debt?
Oh, I don't know. That was in two. That's crazy. Yeah,
okay.
Good lord. You know, speaking of Lord, Nazar needs Lord because he just got put in the box. Good. Oh my, he could not get out. He needs the Lord. He could not get out, boy. Oh man, that's what you want to see here. And speaking of, but we do see
making the way.
Poking and prodding.
We got a sniper.
Yeah, we do. Oh, they're getting in for free. They're getting in 5. They want to take the last
fight.
fight.
So deep.
Oh, they want to take the last fight. 1,000%. Reese is going to go ahead. Whoa!
Oh, they get the force.
And it's continued. Divine's going to have to force. It's in. There's not going to be any force coming out from RPC. You are down 3. You need to leave. And it is, you know, even though PEGMODE used the Uber too, they got it out and they got picks. Hey, that reflect was sexy. You get that underscore. You get that reflect. Yeah, I can always count on you. I always count on you. That's facts.
Making plays right there. But it's going to be a successful push out from the side of PEGMODE, you know, with those great picks that they had. So now, once again, going to be a stalemate, and it's going to be on RPC to try and make something work here. They are at a bit of Uber to that, but it's basically negligible. So they're going to have to try and see how they want to try and poke this. Maybe they send someone into right T. Maybe they just send in the double soldier bomb. Because, I mean, you know, Reese and Califor, they're not shy. They're happy to just go in at a moment's notice and, you know, just throw their lives to try and get the med. They've been kind of successful a few previous times, so you're gonna have to see if that's what they try and do, how they want to try and break this. Just for the moment, looks like they might be trying to stack IT. It looks like, yeah, they are going to be sending heals, going to be pushing forward pretty aggressively. They might be able to pick out this soldier. Yeah, Nazara is going to go down. Rick Rigatoni leading the charge. Going to be finding a scout fight too. Oh my god, he just wins that on so low HP.
Rick, he's gonna shit. I got Rick, finna get in.
California does go down, however, so maybe a bit of hope for this PEGMODE squad. They are going to be able to find Rick as well, but they are forced. They have to try and get onto Divine. Divine going to be trying to get through sewer, and with the demo locking down those shutters, it's going to be able to a bit easier to stay alive. We do see the soldiers trying to bomb, trying to get in. Looks like Nazaro was maybe trying to go for something. No, it's actually going to be Kawa trying to leak the charge. Oh my pipe.
Destruction.
Sticky.
Destruction. Under destruction. Under destruction. Camino has activated. Under destruction. Uber is live.
Oh my god, he has activated. He's going to be leading his team. They don't want to use this Uber here on second, and they're not going to have to. Going to be trying to take it in through lobby. Just depends on which door they're going to go for. They are going to go through 4. Going to be walking it in pretty deep. No resistance so far. Take them the sentry gun without using. They use so late. They got so much Captain on the point already. They do get an early pick out. It's going to be Reese getting another one as well. It's going to be do or die for the PEGMODE plays. Definitely doable. They can just keep their heavy alive. Oh my god, the arrows going to be keeping alive for as long as possible. Oh my goodness. He's still up there, Market. He's doing the work, just staying alive. Oh my goodness. And they're gonna have to back out. They realize the spawners for PEGMODE are gonna come up, and that was a miraculous last hold for PEGMODE.
You wanna know how he won that? I'm gonna tell you one thing. One thing heavies do when on last, they don't move. They don't keep moving. They stay in that exact spot, just thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna be a sentry gun. I'm a me." He moved. He held the W key. That's the only thing he did to keep living.
Oh my god, and it worked out. The Pyro gonna be forcing a player back. Reese has to vacate his position. Can't be there. Actually, no, he's gonna be bombing in, but he meets the Pyro as well, so he can't really do much. He's gonna be chased down in lobby. Gonna be air blasted around. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. He dies regardless. but still good stuff from the side of these PEGMODE players. Good as well from RPC, delaying enough so they're going to be able to get their own Uber, so they're going to be able to defend mid as long as they don't lose anyone else here. Some good damage, and they're going to lose.
KJ Quad does not respect. He does not respect KJ Quad. He's about the net, and he about the net, and we got the Nado right on the back.
The Uber
pop, and they ain't going back. And the Uber pop right on the cover, and they think, oh wait, it's a pyro Uber. Oh, they do being boxed in.
Just air blasted around.
Nah, wait, but speaking of that, but Rigatoni, he gonna die.
He's down. Oh my god, the bomb from Reese though is gonna salvage a little bit. So good from him coming in late there, kind of a late spawner. Gonna be taking down Caboose. Still should be enough for PEGMODE to cap up here, so you know those players are going to benefit from the forward spawns. They might have to fight the RPC players because they did get their spawners a bit earlier, and it looks like they're going to be trying to come in here onto mid. It's basically free except for a pyro who might get out. No, they're on the chase.
Nah, he ain't getting out, player. He ain't getting out for no reason. Ain't no way.
Oh, Caboose dead.
But Reese is low.
Kylo
Devon's dead, and this is a DM fight. It's spaceship server number 1. The DM fight is up, and they RPC finna be done. Good lord, but KJ Quad wanted to take the fight with Kabito. He gets out. Face is sticky. Nah, they know. Yes, sir.
Good attempt regardless. Gonna be a bit of an earlier spawn for Caboose and the rest of his squad, so they should be able to mount the defenses on second, make sure everything's locked out, but still really great attempts from the side of RPC to hold on to things. And it looks like they're gonna peek and prod. They're in the same position that they were. Again, they gotta find some way to break this stalemate. Last time they tried to do it by pushing IT, which worked out pretty well for them. They got a bit of space and a bit of damage to work with, but they weren't able to convert it to the last push, unfortunately for them. So let's see if they're going to be doing something similar, changing it up, maybe just sacking a soldier, maybe get Yerb up on the sniper class. He was rocking it a bit earlier throughout the map, so he might be finding it what he wants to try and go. But at the moment, it is just going to be Reese making space, bombing around through Al-Qaeda, maybe just trying to draw some eyes for someone else to try and get in. But, it looks like no one's taking the bait, so he's just going to be happy to sit there, happy to spam for the moment.
I think they're trying to bait out. They're trying to bait something out. Maybe just like the sheer point of looking at the player. It's like, yeah, look at me, pay attention to me, give me attention, so my other guy can go behind. But yes, you are right. Maybe we may see a little sniper action. Maybe we do see a little double would be maybe a triple, maybe something ambitious. We saw it on process one time. Maybe something very.
Looks like
maybe a 5-man. I don't know about
5-man.
I don't know about that one. Oh, and Reese. Okay, so Reese is primarily just playing. So Reese is playing for the counter jump. Just as I said, Carlofo was just getting as much damage as he can. Did a great speed shot, and it looks like Kawa, maybe Nazara. Let me go ahead and get some pressure already. Kavito's already got some traps ready for the anti-denial, which I'm not seeing anything yet. Got Yerb checking on T. It may be a little too late. If they sack now, it's gonna be late. So they don't even try it. People weren't healthy enough. There was a thought, but it didn't happen. But Reese, if they come here to pressure, Reese is pretty much just gonna play sewer and try to go for the counter bomb. If Nazara or Kawa try to bomb choke and get very deep, Reese is gonna try to be there, pinch snap right in that moment, and see if he can make something work. Which it's definitely possible. You can definitely do it, but your timing and your synergy has to be pretty much on point. Your timing has to be really good. In my honest opinion, I feel like people who really get that to a T get that when they but hold up, 4 sticky. Oh my god. Oh, they're on sniper. So we do see a sniper coming up from Kylorfo.
Whoa. Okay, it's not Yerb.
It's something new.
And they're just going to be trying to insta-bomb the sewer doors. Maybe they know if there's a sniper because they're getting pretty aggressive. This PEGMODE squad, they recognize that basically everyone's in there. Choke is kind of free. They were kind of peeking it a little bit. They do trade out soldiers. Nazara for Reese, but still, Kylo4 is on the sniper. He's slow walking through choke. He backs up, making sure that he's still safe and in a good position to try and get the best shot he possibly can. But just gonna be taking his time. moving around and you know, scoping out, checking all the angles. Looks like he's gonna commit the choke again. He does fire a shot, no damage connecting. They are going to send the soldier in. Reese making a bit of space, but the big bomb coming in is going to be Divine going down to the sticky traps by the shutter. Amazing play, amazing coordination there from Kawa as well as Peniferous to get that. And now what was looking like, well, I mean, it wasn't that great for the side of RPC. They were just trying to push second, but now they're in a much worse situation. Looks like the Uber from Peniferous and Co. is going to be trying to come in through IT. They did get kind of mulched a little bit, so they're going to have to use. They don't find anything for their troubles. They only find a hiding scout, which is going to go down. That was Yerb. He does take a while to go down, and because of that, RPC looks like they want to try and fight this mid just a little bit. They're going to be trying to peek it as long as they possibly can. And actually, no, it looks like they're going to be successful in doing so. Everyone else on PEGMODE has just backed the heck out of there. Not quite sure why. It wasn't like there was a back half they had to be worried about. It's not like they had an Uber they had to be worried about. But anyways, they do it. We still have
Carlofo back on sniper.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's going to be trying to get some shots. Reese going around for the bomb, making space. We do have Kavito as well. And it's going to be do or die. There's only a few seconds left on the clock. But it's going to be the Ubers being exchanged at the moment.
Uber's a lot better for Peg. Kavito's gonna go down. This is gonna be a round reset, 1000%, 1000%. Yep.
And it is.
And we have the first round reset of tonight. Process is so stalematey. Everyone, please sign my position. Let's change them out to Yukon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yukon. That is a throwback as well. Yeah. You didn't say any like you didn't say man base or soldier. Nah, you went for the oldies.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's the best pub map in my opinion. That's a fact. That's a fact. Right. Speaking of facts, we do see Kavito getting hit by a little grunt sticky from Penny. Fight just kind of trading back and forth. We see a lot of spam being traded. Carlofo just getting immediately picked off by a soldier and by Penny, who finishes off Reese high in the air on the caboose. Reese. His teammate called the damage and they executed. Speaking of execution, that's what KJ Quad tried to do before getting deleted by Rick Rigatoni, who Rick and Yerb are going to see if they can try their best to pipe Penny, but doesn't look like it's happening. Yerb gets cleaned up.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir. That's what you want to see.
Oh my.
That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You want to see the goats go head to head, spray it down, come to town, my boy. Yes, sir.
God.
It's just complete. Kawa not a pyro, man. Kawa a soldier, man. Soldier, boy, I tell you what. And we see Nazar already going ahead and committing with the big bomb, going ahead and trying to force RPC back as soon as possible. Reese trying to get as much height, as much spam as they can really commit. Nazar is not healthy here, which is going to go ahead and let Carlofo go ahead and get the stable bomb. You see Rick trying to go ahead and basically run into 5 people.
He gets him.
Oh, big bomb by Kawa. That's going to go ahead and pick up Divine. You need to protect Caboose here. This is a Caboose protection type of play. You protect Caboose, nothing happens. Caboose and abuse that Uber. Yeah, did.
They got to make sure he's in a position to do that at the very least. Looks like they're going to be taking their time. They're actually going to be opting to go through IT, maybe just a bit too scared of those sticky traps to risk going through choke. So they might actually be able to find out Kavito. They do.
This is terrible for RPC. You lost Kavito already, and you lost. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. 8 seconds. Guns going up. No one can protect point. You have to go within these 3 seconds while they're still spawning. And we're just so slow, and Kavito's going to get the point back up. We are so slow to pop out. And the bomb gets beat. It doesn't matter. Guns still coming out. We're still trading damage back and forth. No team has suffered a loss just yet. If they may suffer a loss, so
in lobby.
We see some damage being thrown back and forth. Heavy being pressured as soon as possible. They are just trading spam back and forth. This is looking like a terrible fight.
This is rough
right now. God. Yeah, he held. Yerb held that down. Yerb held that down. Poo this. Oh, good lord.
Just making it work, and yeah, they're just a bit too slow there, and then taking it from one. Everyone was on the completely other side.
Oh, but they
weren't able to get much of anything. They use so deep. Are they going to be able to find anything? They should be able to get these 2 soldiers, at least people trying to go for a back cap. It is going to be Nazara going down. Market is going to be trading with Reese. Yeah, Nazara eventually does go down, and now it's only going to be Paniferous along with Ed and Medic as well. Oh, great stickies, however, from Paniferous to keep them alive. Looks like they want to maybe try and just keep the pressure up a little bit while they wait for the respawners to get here. Make sure there's giving up as little ground as possible, and they are going to get the respawners now, and they do have their own Uber ad, so looks like they maybe want to try and take this in. Looks like no, they're going to be rotating it, maybe try and take it in through sewer. It looks like they want to try and not use, if possible, try and take this for free. They recognize that everyone on RPC is playing pretty far back, so we're just going to take the space that's awarded to them. Everyone else on RPC going to have to back up through 1 and roll out, and if they're fast on it, they can still be able to use. They get an opening pick on the Kylo.
They have really so much time to make this work. They have so much time. We don't see anything with the point that an Uber actually does come out.
Oh,
they get hot.
Just barely.
That barely lived. We still, it's a 6v5 on the side of PEGMODE. If they get a really good position, this post fight can be really good. Just as I'm saying that, get really good bomb by Kawa, bombing by Penny, trying to see if we can get any damage, but ultimately gonna get cleaned up by PEGMODE. Picture just being thrown back and forth. The player ad is still up on the side of RPC, and they're going to successfully hold the point. Hold the point.
Really great stuff. Just a super clutch Uber coming out from Divine there to make sure they were able to hold it, and everything went well and dandy. So now they are going to have a bit of Uber ad, but more importantly than that, looks like they just want to carry that momentum, and they were thinking about getting onto mid, but honestly, with that pyro and the spam, it might delay them. No, Yerb is just going to be walking in through sewer, making the space, but he's catching a lot of damage. He's going to have to get healed back up. They're still going to take that space and try and take this fight to PEGMODE. The soldiers are bombing around. We still have, oh my god, really great stuff. Reese going down super low, but the Uber is coming out. Caboose is nowhere near getting in. It's going to have to back the heck up with the rest of their players. Kawa does go down a remnant from that fight, and they're just going to have to build up their own Uber, make sure they try and get their spawners in time. They're going to be down to a Pyro and a Scout, so looks like, however, no one on the RPC wants to maybe try and get the early force or maybe try and get the early aggression, so they're going to be safe on second, and now it's just going to be how does PEGMODE want to try and take this Uber, Jamond?
Yo, I think PEGMODE, they have a couple of decisions that they really could make. They could try to get in through choke, even though, you know, that's probably one of the worst ones in terms of you just being inevitably spammed. You have to get through the Kavito bunny traps, and not to mention Yerb is on sniper, which I don't think they're expecting just yet. Maybe so. They don't know where Yerb is. Oh, nah, they see him through choke a little bit. He's being pressured. Yep, so they go ahead and get through choke kind of for free a little bit. We do see a bomb coming in from Kylorfo trying to get the force out. Kylorfo should die for this. Kylorfo and Rick should both die for this if possible. And that's exactly what's going to happen. They're both going to die for this. Yerb has taken a shit ton of damage, and they're just trying to go for it as much as possible. Penny getting as much damage as she possibly can to try to secure this dub. And as we continue to go forward, it's just constant consistency. Back-to-back fights. They're going to deny 2 of these people coming out of this mid, which is going to go ahead and prompt some type of play. We do see Kawa in upper IT. Reese definitely sees it. Kawa is definitely communicating to her team to go ahead and bust in. I have sights on one person.
They are.
We see Nazara already in the air, getting completely denied. Kawa going ahead and jumping right under Yerb, going ahead and get back, dragging 3 people, giving so much space for her team. And that's exactly what we need to see here. But it's not happening because Yerb is so sniper and he has the sight line, which is going to go ahead and prompt PEGMODE to leave. Which it doesn't matter because Reese is in, trying to get behind, trying to do something. Kylorfo trying to get a pick here. The Uber exchange happens. It is way better on the side of PEGMODE right now, especially while they have Yerb still alive. Kavito locking them out, killing Caboose. And it is just back and forth. The M fight consistent. Yerb getting the pick on the Kawa. KJ Quad killing Kylorfo. Nazara securing the bag for his teammates, and it is just consistent DM.
Nazara once again coming up clutch for his team. That I mean, as you said, that was just back and forth, straight DM. And at the end of the day, it is going to be RPC who are going to be able to convert and get that mid. Looks like they're gonna be even Uber's Europe once again coming up on the sniper. Or maybe he never left it. Actually, no, he never left it. He's on a nice little 3K at the moment, 3 kill streak as at the moment. So he's gonna be happy with that. However, on the other side, PEGMODE is just gonna be trying to set up their defenses And they should still know he's on sniper, and they're going to be rotating into sewer to give him opportunities to snipe. That is Yerb, and he's just going to be taking pot shots from Al-Qaeda and the shutter of sewer door. It's actually going to be Kawa who falls and maybe trying to get the bomb off there. Really great stuff from Rick Rigatoni, but it's actually going to be Market. Didn't even spot him whatsoever. He's also on sniper, and he gets a headshot of himself, so the sniper wars have begun.
This is what I want to see. I wanted to see Market pull up, and he pulled up. He got the Reese's and put them in pieces. Reese's pieces. Yeah, so you already know. And you already know that he getting the snipes in for show. Trying to get the fight. Trying to get the buff. Buff that boy. This is not high. Hey, this ain't Highlander. Give him that buff. Don't ask for heals. Give him that buff automatically. Let him peek that door. Let him try to see what he needs to know. You already know, my boy.
Yeah. And now it's just gonna be a bit harder for RPC to try and do something, because they've also got to worry about peeking into sniper sight lines themselves. So anytime they open the shutter or give opportunities for their sniper, it instantly doubles, and they got to worry about it themselves. So just going to be Europe in the sewer area. Some bombs coming out from the soldiers on the side of PEGMODE just to try to deny him any space possible. But, you know, they're just playing it super safe, playing it super slow, and making sure that they don't give, you know, all these players making sure that they don't give any unnecessary kills or frags to the enemy team, as they can help it. So once again, it's just going to be Europe solo kind of in sewer. Looks like he maybe wants to try and go for an Al-Qaeda peek. He is going to do, and he gets a shot off onto Ed.
That's terrible. He got KJ quad. This is not good. This is not good. Which Kylorfo, that's going to prop Kylorfo and to go ahead and get on the flank line. Which, if they don't use Uber now, they're going to use Uber when Kylorfo gets the flank, potentially. He is by one. The teammates know, and Caboose is here having to force to Kylorfo, and they're not going to get the... Wait, maybe? Nah, they're not going to get the pick on Kylorfo. Kylorfo saved himself by using damage to get out and about. And just as we say that, we're looking at full ad on the side of RPC, which they are wasting no time getting in from 4. Haven't used Uber yet, and they are so deep. They need we need a Uber force here. We need something to get them off the point. Doesn't matter, because VJ is gonna get caught off by Kavito Stickies, and it's just consistent. And it is just, this is a round. If this isn't a round, I will be confused. This is 1,000. Wait, oh my God,
amazing serves.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. The serve game, crazy.
Yeah, they still lose, but those were some amazing serves from Caboose. It's got to be said, amazing dodging and movement. And that's going to be the first round. 23 minutes roughly into this, we finally have our first round on process. It's going to go to RPC. I forget how the first mid went, Tcmano. So we're going to have to see if maybe these players did, and, you know, maybe they can still figure out what they did wrong. As we go in onto the second one, it's going to be a Kavito maybe going a bit more far forward versus Peniferous at the moment. These PEGMODE players gonna have to deal kind of a bit hurt with the soldiers bomb coming in. They're just gonna be collapsed upon. Kyla4 and Europe gonna be taking down some. Rick Rigatoni as well, and it's just really bad on the side of PEGMODE. It's only gonna be the scouts up and alive, as well as Nazara. If they can do anything whatsoever, Nazara gonna go in for a bomb. It's gonna be enough to get onto Divine, and that is gonna be the equalization they desperately needed. And because Caboose died so early in that fight, they're actually going to end up with Uberad there. So kind of a 200 IQ play there.
You know, and you were talking about how last mid went. It pretty much went kind of like this in terms of, you know, they tried to fight mid. They tried to do whatever they could. And wait, Kawa is feeding. Kawa is feeding. Kawa is feeding. Kawa is feeding. Dude. Oh, and it doesn't matter because Nazara went ahead and got the trade out. You know what? Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I should never have said anything. I'm so sorry. You went and committed forward. You did what you had to do. Never mind. Never mind. You didn't feed. You fed your team the picks. And the bars just keep going. God almighty. But listen, the last mid.
Fed.
Yes, and fed. Last mid we were talking about briefly, you know, and we see 3 people already denied. We already saw what exactly happened. You know, they lost the mid, but they went ahead and salvaged. You know, and, you know, speaking of that, we're off the mid right now, and Rick Rigatoni's trying his best to see if he can try to commit for any kill, and he's gonna get picked off. He does not escape. He does not escape for whatsoever. No. They don't have an off class coming out here, but they do have Uber. But they're down a pick is a 5v6 as Kylorfo is stuffing the door, which Caboose has to use, and Kawa looking to die. Reese actually dies, and Kawa gets saved. Is a 6v5 still. We have every people going as jumping in. Nazara is in. Where is the team? Where is my team? Where's my team?
Ed,
right there.
He gets one. Oh my God.
Making so much space to ultimately get the round.
Yeah. You know, once the rounds start flowing, it's hard to stop them. You know what I mean? Once they realize how fun it is to cap points and get rounds, it's hard to dissuade from doing that. Such a quick round compared to the previous one that was only like maybe 2 minutes or something like that versus the 23-minute one that we had previously. So definitely a quick rebuttal from the side of PEGMODE. We're gonna have to see if a RPC have got something in there similarly. A fairly fast rollout from the soldiers on RPC, getting a bit of early space.
Low.
He does.
Oh, and no one pinches off that, and he's gonna go ahead and get the pick on the Zara, but it's gonna ultimately get it traded out. Kawa is not in the fight anymore, but they are doing their very best to see if they can stabilize as best as possible. Divine is still alive, so it is now just Kawa and Market to see if anything can happen, which the world is their oyster. They can't make it happen. Rick has a med, and Market doesn't. He could take the fight and get the initiative, and Rick is just ready for the anticipation at any moment. Rick is keeping his close eyes on the Market as Market is doing his best to chip Divine down to 91 as we do see a fastball out by Nazara that's gonna go ahead and get some type of distraction for Market.
That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate.
Rough. That's rough. Dude.
That's because you know that a what is it? Market was just saying like, oh, they're just looking at me. I got them distracted so hard. Nazara, he was in. Unfortunate, not able to get off on the play. So that is going to be RPC taking the mid, and they are going to be able to take the second point as well. And they're very aggressive here. Looks like they want to go straight in. They're going to be using in through 3. They don't have on the side of PEGMODE just quite yet. Going to be close to it, however. Going to be 90. Maybe that Kawa Pyro might be able to distract just long enough for them to get. And they should be able to. Oh my, yeah, you're right. Kylo 4 going down. Really great stuff from Edhead as well to be able to, and they didn't have to use Uber whatsoever.
Now they check that. There's no way they don't. Oh, look at him. He sees him. He sees him.
He's so cautious.
He saw that. Wait, but check the Europe cam. Check the Europe cam. Yeah, check the Europe cam real quick.
Oh.
If they don't anticipate the back cap, no, they're not anticipating the back. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, but Europe's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it in time, and he's gonna signal he signaled that he's behind. You gotta go sooner than that. But Penny's already dead. Europe is still behind, so he really can just contest the back cap as much as possible. Which it doesn't look like that's actually happening. Europe's actually gonna go for the bigger play. He's going for the commit right in, getting the pick. Some movement. Gonna get picked off by Market with a big domination coming on from Market. Uber is already used, and we are seeing some potential. Oh, speaking of potential, Colin got the potential to kill Rick. That's what we really are seeing right now. But ultimately, not gonna get the force on the Vine, which RPC has full Uber ad again to not beat this last push and essentially try to get another round on the roster, especially with 1 minute and 55 seconds left in the round. It needs to be anyone's game. Someone needs a cap here. With Caboose slowly but surely gathering Uber, it looks like actually they're not going to utilize this. They're not going to contest or try the 5v5 with the spawn being in the PEGMODE's favor. They're going to go ahead and just commit slowly. Maybe, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. They went again and just use from 4. The Uber is out. Caboose has not used the Uber yet. They can use this Uber as deep as they want to, get as many places as they can. And they get to Gavito. They haven't used yet. Yerba's in heaven, and picks are just being traded back and forth in heaven. Someone needs to check heaven. Do they know Yerba's there? They absolutely do. Because Pudish gets bowed. And they have 1 minute and 50 seconds to convert this into a round. If you believe in PEGMODE right now, if you are a PEGMODE fan, go ahead and type PEG in the chat. If you are RPC fan, put RPC in the chat. Because right now, at this point, it is anybody's game. It is anybody's game to make this into a win. And a win is what either team needs right now with 54 seconds.
Yes, definitely still doable for PEGMODE. It looks like they want to try and take it as well. They're not happy just to sit on last. Looks like Ed, he's going so deep with this. He wants to be so aggressive with this Uber. He knows they still have Ed. He knows it's finite. It is going to be down to the wire. They're going to be able to pick up Europe almost at the start of this. They do have Rick Rigatoni on the sniper. I don't think they know. He's hiding in forward spawn. Oh, if he could have gotten the shot off on the Market while he was capping, that would have been amazing. But
it doesn't matter because they're already in last, and they're trying to see they can try to see whatever commit they do. We got 2 soldiers by 2 actually going ahead and bombing the point.
They don't have second though.
18 seconds left on the clock, and this is terrible. Both soldiers are gonna die. Uber pops out. They have 13 seconds to convert this into a round. It is anybody's game.
They got a mulch almost immediately. They gotta get over cap. Ed is gonna be on it. He's got a lot of cap though.
We have 5 seconds, and it's gonna be a round.
Oh my. That is why you always keep on pushing. You know, PEGMODE, they definitely could have stayed on their last, and not many people would have blamed them. 1 minute left. Like, the odds that you actually get coast to coast there are pretty slim. There's so many ways that it could go wrong, and you end up wiped, and maybe back on your last, and it could have been RPC up 2-1, but now it's going to be PEGMODE up 2-1. They were confident in themselves. They were able to go the distance, get the kills, get the frags, get the damage, get the points necessary, and they're going to be 2-1 in this first half on the third map. And I mean, wbacon, it was pretty slow for a lot of it, but at the end, when it got going, it didn't stop going.
Giblert, give us the 4-1-1. You know what you want to say. Go ahead and say it, boy.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you guys. It felt like the teams were, maybe running out of gas. I mean, think how long these people have been playing. Warm up for like 30 minutes to an hour. Then you have an hour of scrims. Then, this is the third map going into second half now. It started a little bit slow, but now it feels like it's really starting to pick back up. But I've really noticed on the mid, it seems like, there's just a lot of trading in the mids back and forth. Maybe not enough protection. Maybe, things just getting a little bit discoordinated. I'd be curious to see if maybe RPC maybe wants to go to maybe playing more slower mid, less aggressive, just rotating, and then trying to absorb the bombs, because that ended up working very well for them on Snakewater. But, also, like you said earlier, I'm a huge fan of PEGMODE. Going coast to coast like that takes a lot of balls to do that. And also just, the way they executed it felt like RPC, knowing there's not much time left, we're playing very slow and play very scared. We're putting up a lot of resistance, allowing PEGMODE to keep running it. And just a really great dry fight there at the very end. And just barely winning that. So PEGMODE's been doing very well in the dry fight. The other last they won was another just straight up kind of recommit. Pretty much 6-on-6. Zara going and making tons of space, and then everyone else coming in and doing a really good job just focusing down on all the frags. As far as other things, I also liked on the stalemates what RPC did, using the sniper, not just using it for its picks, but just forcing PEGMODE to be aggressive. They were doing the right thing. They're playing really aggressive, not getting the sniper shots, but at the same time, inevitably you just run the risk sometimes that people are going to get caught and they can turn that into something else. So very good sniper play by them. And the final thing I want to mention, it seems like they really need to get an eye on these heavies, focus these heavies on last. There's just too many times these heavies are getting insane value in the post fight, especially that one time where the heavy got aero tank for ages and held what should have been pretty much an unholdable last, but managed to pull it out clutch for the Prutus right there. So very good play by them.
Definitely.
I think everything you said was correct. You said everything that needed to be said. Actually, honestly, at this point, you know the vibes. You know what the vibes are. I don't gotta. Let's just pull up the log. Pull up the log. Yeah, I think the numbers.
I think Europe doing a lot better this half. Got 21-13. Got five picks on sniper, doing very well on that.
Ooh, I'm seeing, Mono. First off, Giblert, when you look at these numbers, what do you see in the heal? What do you see in the team fights and the healing aspect? What are you seeing real quick?
Unsurprisingly, if you're looking at the stats, Kavito would get, very aggressive player, getting tanked a lot. Nothing wrong with that, necessarily. On the side of unfortunately, with the amount of resources he's getting, he's not doing quite as much as he usually does. Actually going damage negative this time, which is unusual for him. On the side of PEGMODE, KJ Quad not getting a ton of heals in comparison, but granted, this was a very stalemated game. It's hard to draw a lot of conclusions from the stats, considering it's how slow it was for the first 25 minutes, and then how fast it was for the last 5 to 10 minutes. The stats are very deceptive.
Definitely.
Mono, what you thinking?
I mean, everything you guys said is, completely true and correct. Once again, on the mids, as kind of saying earlier, it's kind of, impressive that even though they've lost the mids, they're still able to come back in the round. That is PEGMODE. They've technically lost every mid so far, even though the mid wins haven't been incredibly dominant. It's not like we've had a kind of like a full sweep, or kind of like an ideal mid where you kill all their players and you don't lose any viewers. So it's been pretty scrappy and kind of drawn out so far, but still, regardless, even though they've lost it basically every time, PEGMODE have been able to come back in throughout the round and get back in, and which is pretty good for their tenacity and their show of strength. And they're gonna need it, even if they do win this map, because they got one more ahead of them if they want a shot at winning the grand finals. That's right after this. If they win, we're gonna be going on to Gully Wash, but that's if they win. And we're going to find out if they win coming up right now, because the second half is just about to start. And they, I mean, you guys basically both said it. And I would like to see, as they we're going for it, just a little bit more in the terms of kind of a I agree that they were doing well with the sniper and making plays with it on RPC, and kind of using their soldiers in addition to the sniper with Yerb. But I think at the end of the day, just kind of like the chaos plays that PEGMODE were doing while they were doing that, they're just kind of getting caught out a little bit. We're going to have to see if they fix it, because we're on the new mid. That's right. It's going to be Kavito with everyone else. Yeah, Kavito back on the lock and load. He's had enough. He just wants to hit those fast pipes at the scouts, and he might be able to do that. We do see the soldiers bombing in high. It's going to be Reese. Landing. Oh, my. Just
the RPC special. Roll it up, pack it up, come to town. Because that's what they're doing. Just as I said, that Divine has not come to town. Divine has died in the town. But Yerb is coming to town by getting the fight with Market. Market keeping the high ground, putting Yerb to 42%. Kawa trying to assist him. Yerb back up to 105. Spawns being given right back to RPC. And he rolled it up. Oh,
Kavito.
Kavito gonna roll it up, pack it up, and come to town. As the Kawa puts him down. Puts her down. Excuse me.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. The flow makes up for it. The flow makes up for it. As they still going to be PEGMODE. They lost it once again. They haven't won a mid yet, but that doesn't stop them, as RPC are going to be trying to push in. They want to try and take this for free as well. They're going to be sent in, and both soldiers might just be a sack, but they're going to take as much space as is awarded to them.
Oh, but damn it, Kavito's so caught. Kavito actually goes ahead and just dies right here. Got way too aggressive when he didn't need to be, and at this point, it is just costing the entire team's lives. Except Nazara's going to be the one delivering. Rigatoni going to be the one. Yep, and it's just going to cost. It's going to keep costing. This is a 99% deal. This is a deal type of play right here. As Kylorfo tries his best to stuff the door. His best is his best. Stuffs the door, keeps his medic alive, almost dies for it. We see Kawa already with the early information, dropping 2 people, sending them back 3 people, actually. So if they wanted to plug walk right into the choke, they could. And we already see Kawa in deep on the Kavito, dropping them to about, still healthy 158. Market gonna go ahead and trade her by getting popped. Caboose gonna go ahead and end the Uber. Uber has not been popped in yet for RPC. RPC just now pops the Uber. This is terrible. This is terrible for the side of RPC. But KJ Quad makes up for it with the movement. Penny going ahead and trying to box KJ Quad. And it just keeps going. And does not respect anybody coming into this game. Good Lord.
Dude, he ring around the rosied him so hard, and he shot him with a pocket full of posies as well. And as deadly stuff coming out from Edhead at the moment. And they, just making sure his team is always in the best position. He's just running at these players, shooting them down. He doesn't care. Nazara just barely living by the skin of his teeth right there. Just going to be able to get out through one. And it's once again going to be a stalemate. And this time it's going to be on PEGMODE to try and break it. We've seen a lot of this from the other side of things from RPC. So it's going to be interesting to see how they try and do the same thing. Probably going to take them a sentry gun, as they do send a soldier in. It is going to be Nazara trying to go a bit deep, but he's not going to find much of anything. He's just going to be shot down by that sentry gun. Can't really get much ground while that thing is up and alive. So they're just going to wait for Nazara to respawn. RPC in a position to sack if they want to. It's just a question of, do they want to? And they might... Nope. Rick was thinking about it. He's maybe trying to push the IT area, but, he saw that soldier just shooting rockets down at him. He knew he wasn't going to get past there, so he just backs up and decides to play with his team. Once again, going to be PEGMODE. They're up 2-1, so, they can take their time here. As they, we did see them try and send a sack. Didn't quite work out. But now maybe try and take down the sentry gun. Looks like that's what they want to try and do. But with Kawa going down, that's not how you do it.
Best base, but Reese is in the best position to get. Nah, he got a scout class, And this is why I say the Demo Man is the best class in the game. Because you don't have to do all this. But listen, we know what we want. We want some of the people want map 5. RPC wants to go to bed. So at this point, it is 2-1. And RPC is currently on last, holding defensively, steadily trying to go to town. And we see that PEGMODE really wants to come around. Gun goes down. A sack at any point would be the best thing ever, as we do actually see the best sack ever from Kawa. Nah, the gun gonna go ahead and pick her off.
Already
another pick gonna pick up. Kylorfo gonna be out, and he gonna show that he here for show. He here to roll, cause he roll it up, pack it up. Oh wait, he almost got packed. He almost turned into a pack. He almost turned into a pack. Oh my God. Oh, that boy almost turned into a pack. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, we don't want to see no packs, yo.
No.
Wait,
as we do.
Oh, you baited me, producer. Underscore.
Unfortunate.
Kawa Pyro?
Kawa on Pyro. So maybe they might try to go for some kind of reflex shenanigans. Maybe reflect the sentry gun's rockets back at itself, you know? Maybe
Dude,
that might be the play.
I think that's dumb, but I love it. I love the idea of reflecting sentry rockets. But can Kawa get a buff? Maybe that can happen. Oh, wait, nah, detonator through 2. Wait, Rick's on him.
The 1v1.
And Kavito goes ahead and puts Market in the sale. He black markets Market. Oh my God. And Kylorfo is going to go ahead. Kylorfo turned into a pack. Kylorfo has been packed. Respectfully packed.
Sincerely
packed.
Yes, you've been packed. But they haven't been able, in all of that chaos, they haven't been able to find a way on to a RPC's last these PEGMODE players. And, you know, they got them trying to make something to work. They tried the Pyro and rollout. Not sure what they were trying to do with that, but we're going to be trying to Pyro through 4. Maybe it was the wrong door. And so, you know, trying it again, not quite finding whatever they're trying to find. And all the midst of that, it's going to be Nazara who does go down. They have a sniper up as well. So I do wonder about their ability to try and hold this second. We do have, once again, Kawa so deep, and he's just trying to take that 1v1 with the scalp of the sentry gun as well. It's just going to make sure that they never win it. And it's going to be a good opportunity for a sack, or even a push out if you're a RPC. But additionally, if you're RPC, you might just want to try and play the clock, because it's only like 50 seconds left.
Take it in. They take it in
just going all in.
Oh, but KJ Quad gets dropped, and the trade happens. Where's Kawa Pyro? Where's Kyra Pyro to help? And Kyra's not on Pyro no more. But Market is on Sniper. So they do, even though they lost KJ Quad, they still have the room. They still have the space. A lot of space to make. So anyone they try to peek out is inevitably not going to happen. They're going to be smart. They're going to play the last. They're not even going to try to peek out. You're very right, Mr. Mono. They're not even going to try to peek out. There's no reason even to. But with 25 seconds on the clock, you need to make some shit happen, my player. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Nazra getting some good spam on the gun, making the NG go ahead and juggle back. Quagmire, aka Quad's gonna get picked up, with Caboose also getting picked up, which is gonna end up in a 5K mission ending in 5 seconds. Not anymore, because it's gonna get capped. But can Market get out, or will he hit the shot of his lifetime? Will KJ Quad chase the mans? He chased the mans, and he ain't getting the mans. You dig? He gonna hold that choke though.
He is. Does he get a shot? Nope. He gets bombed.
He gets bombed.
He gets bombed.
He gets bombed. You don't want to see that as a sniper.
No, you don't. You don't want to see his soldiers just like traveling at you at 100 miles per hour, or 100 hammer units per second. Maybe it's the better way to say that. Regardless, we are going to have the soldiers flying in. We do see Nazara going to be trying to go in for a play onto Divine. He gets one rocket, but Divine surfs away to safety, making sure not to die today.
KJ went ahead and finished off Kavito, and now they're going to wait. Or maybe they take it in. They're down 2. There's no reason to wait. Yeah, there's no reason to wait. You're just not going to have any sticks on the point to really try to juggle it. But you have soldiers to juggle that standoff for you. And with 2 picks being going off, this is looking very RPC dominant. And RPC, roll it up, pack it up, come to town on that last point, which is going to go ahead and drop the game to 2-2. It's anybody's game.
It is.
It's anybody's game. RPC could get another cap. Make it a 3-2. PEGMODE could do it as well. RPC wins this map, they take the gold. PEGMODE wins this map, we go to map 5. Map 5.
Wash.
What game you know that's been the map 5 in a while? None. No.
That's true. That's true. That's true. This will be a good close game. Regardless, it's been a good close game. These teams showing why, as we're gonna have PEGMODE trying to get their way in here onto this mid. It looks like we do have Nazar gonna be bombing around. Oh my god, he just finishes off Reese.
It's pack season for both teams.
Oof.
It's pack season. Yerb just put Nazar in the pack. It's pack season.
Oh, Tcmano.
Wait, but Yerb is your Penny in the pack? Nah, no pack. No pack. I gotta stop saying that. I'm going back to plug walking pack columns again, man. Oh, but as we see PEGMODE already just bombing in, getting second, securing it. Do we see a sneaky link? We see Yerb trying to be a little sneaky link, and that's not what happened at all. The sneaky link is not sneaky no more. Down 2, PEGMODE's looking to bust it in. Actually, yeah, Marcus looking to bust it in. Psych, PEGMODE is looking to bust it in. They're kind of peek, get a little spam. Carlofo gets a rocket off of Carlofo. But Nazara cleans it up. But Gabito cleans it.
They use Uber. What? Okay, PEGMODE uses Uber. It's basically only on the Peniferous. He's hitting a lot of pipes. It doesn't matter because he's fighting an Ubered player. It's taking a long time to kill this guy. It's got to be said. He does eventually go down, but he stayed alive for a long time. It might actually even be worse because he's going to have delayed spawns, going to be up with his medic, not going to get the true forward spawns, just going to have to spawn back up on second. Great hold from the side of RPC. They're going to be able to take mid, hopefully pretty handedly, unless one of these PEGMODE players have something to say. Well, it's not going to be Market because he is dead. And they're going to be able to cap up mid pretty happily, pretty easily. And now they want to try and go in here onto second of PEGMODE. They don't want to try and use their Uber. They want to try and take it clean. They want to make sure they have it for the last. We are going to see a big bomb. Actually, going to be a fake from Nazara. He gets some nice damage onto
The spam finishes Divine Anal Temple off. And that is going to get PEGMODE to get right back in. Just kidding. Yerb is actually right behind him. But he forgot that second still cap, you dummy. You dumbass. Come on, player. Come on, player. How you forget? How you forget, player? Come on, man. Come on, man. How you forget? Oh, he's taking a 5-1 market. It's a 1v1. Oh, and he winning. Oh, and he winning. But does he get 2?
Oh, no, he does die. He does die.
Nah. That's not going to happen.
That's so unfortunate for Divine because you're feeling good. You know, your car was dead. You surfed it well. And then just the spam rocket coming out from Kawa, just cleaning it up. And we are going to see maybe an attempt.
The door.
So much
Absolutely
damage.
Thanksgiving. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Thanksgiving. That shouldn't be allowed to happen. That shouldn't be allowed to happen.
It should not be.
That should
be in the RGL rules. You can't let that happen, but they do. Unfortunate for them. And that's going to mean that RPC are going to be trying to walk in here. They still have an Uber on PEGMODE. Are they going to use it? They are going to be forced. Really great play from the side of Reese, getting in there for IT basically for free, clean as heck, and is going to be able to get the force. And now there's going to be big Uber ad on the side for RPC. They're going to be able to walk it in here. Obviously, they don't want to try and use it, but they might have to if they get forced. Once again, Divine might have a few kind of PTSD from this exact scenario. Looks like they maybe want to try and push IT. This is going to be Nazara in the backlines fighting a soldier with his scout buddy Market, and they are going to be fighting some people in the back. I don't think they're going to be able to get any picks with it. Market's going to go down, and Nazara as well going to go down. They find nothing with it, and this is pretty bad for the side of PEGMODE.
You got 10-second spawns, and they're just gonna go ahead and use. Uber's been utilized. We're at 87%. We just need people that pretty much die for the point. Or Penny just has to goad up, but it's not looking like it's gonna happen. And roll it up, pack it up, come to town. Gonna go ahead and get another cap, which is gonna leave this game at 3-2 with 16 minutes on the clock. It is still anybody's game. If you're a PEGMODE fan, peg up. If you're an RPC man, roll it up, pack it up, come to town, because it is anybody's game still, even though it is a 3-2 at the moment. It is 3-2 up at the moment. It is anybody's game right now if you're a fan of either team. And speaking of being a fan, Nazara is a fan of doing the little fade bombs. I like what I'm seeing right here. Speaking of seeing right here, both the scouts taking some early sticky damage, as we're going to see Nazara already up high, committing right on the Kavito, get as much damage as he can, but no support from the team. Where's the team? But Reese is going to support his team by killing Caboose and get it. Wait, just gonna say that. DJ Quad, he gonna say that. DJ Quad just gonna get that. He gonna get that. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. You can't stop him. He's still on the ground. He wants Kavito. Oh, the pipe saved him. The pipe saved him. Oh, maybe not. If the soldier connects the rocket.
And he connected. Kavito's gonna be a late death coming in here.
Late.
But Reese is looking to clean up where he's started. Oh my Lord. And this
just don't stop.
Oh Dios mío. Oh Dios mío.
It just doesn't stop.
It just doesn't stop.
As a RPC, they don't want to stop. They want to get in. They want to make plays. They want to make moves. Reese, actually, no. Maybe they don't want to make plays. Maybe they don't want to make moves. Maybe they don't want to get in. They're actually thinking better of it. They're going to just stay on their second. They recognize that they have a bit of Uber just had, maybe worrying that it's a bit closer than it actually is. It is going to be Caboose at 90%, so they are going to have imminently. Looks like they maybe want to use this in here, or maybe want to take it for free. Looks like they're actually going to be bombing. Peniferous in. They are going to use.
Oh, but you're looking packed. Nah, you're not going to get packed. Oh, you're not. Oh, but Carlofo, detener esto ahora. What is happening right now? As you see Uber coming in, Kavito gets super launched right in the choke. Lazarus gonna go ahead and die. No soldiers coming in on the side of PEGMODE, and it's not looking too hot. We do see Kawa up here in about 3 seconds if they can go ahead and try to make anything work. But and we do see KJ Quad getting some good damage on the Yerb. Yerb's gonna play it safe. He's gonna live. It doesn't look like they're gonna commit. If I was PEGMODE right now, I would back up, get the Uber, and just recommit later. I would back up, recommit, and get the Uber later. Unless we just want to go ahead and commit now, but we are still bunched up by choke. Get a pick, and that's what we're doing. We got the damage, we got the pick. Now we're just gonna go ahead and get picked. Carlofo gonna commit on the PEGMODE, and it's just a back and fight DM fest consistently. Carlofo is gonna get picked, which they can chase. They don't have soldiers, but if Penny really wanted to, Penny could bomb it. It's up to them if they want to bomb it, which it doesn't look like that's gonna happen at all. It's not gonna happen at all.
Looks like they're just trying to focus. They are going to be able to get everyone, deny the spawners. Really great stuff. And yeah, they were all bunched up by their own choke, but no one on the side of RPC really kind of initiated or bombed. They just thought they were going to be able to spam them out, which was not the case. So it is going to be PEGMODE just kind of playing the slower game, going to be able to get the picks there with their well-timed bombs from the soldiers. They're kind of cleaning up the weak players, and now they're in a position to push last. Obviously, Ubers are even, but that's not going to stop them from taking a bit of space. Versus Sentry Gun, they got to worry about as well. They are going to be able to spam down the Sentry Gun. They can keep everyone up and alive. They might just be able to take the space 5.
Oh, Rick dies here.
Oh, really great stuff.
This could be good for PEGMODE. If we can at least just try to focus one player and try to get a fight, we can make something happen. They have their heavy, but Nazra is hurt, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. We're not gonna see fight commit. Could have hit a sick nasty bow real quick. Maybe try to connect, but it's not something that we wanted to even do. It's not even something that we wanted to even try. No, sir.
No. They didn't try that today. Nazra is just gonna be walking around. He takes down the Sentry Gun early, but he dies because of it. I kind of like that little walk through 5 to 4 to get the Sentry Gun play from him there. But maybe that might be the play for him to go in off class or something like that. They even say banner, and he says yeah. So maybe that is the play. Maybe he goes banner and tries to build it up. He's got time to do it because there's still a good 4 minutes on the round timer. For them to try and play with and work with. Sentry Gun being rebuilt up, so we're gonna have to deal with that again if they want to try and send in any sex. Nazara going down as well, so now we're gonna have to get the heck out of lobby, maybe anticipate a bomb coming out from one of these players on RPC. But they've been hesitant to kind of go for those kind of plays. Looks like they might be doing it. Kavito just gonna be spamming from lower lobby, but we're not gonna commit anyone to it. We're just gonna
but was in a perfect position to die. Oh, but he doesn't die. Reese backs him up and he lives. He lives.
Oh my.
But they drop 2, which is gonna go ahead and let RPC pack it up and come to town. As long as if Penny keeps up the spam, they ain't going nowhere.
Oh my.
They ain't going nowhere.
Amazing spam.
KJ Quad looking to go ahead and punish. Oh, but it doesn't look like anyone's dying still. We see a bomb coming out, and Caboose is using to about 100. KJ Quad dies.
They get the counter force.
Dies.
And now it's going to be RPC pushing out onto their second. Looks like we got a back cap play coming out from one of the scouts there, Kawa. Cal was on scout. I didn't even realize that.
I didn't know that either.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, his market's on sniper. He's going to be in the forward spawn, waiting for these RPC players to walk through choke, recognizing. Actually, it is going to be even, so they might not do it. He could just walk out through get into a better position, because things look like they're going to stalemate up here. So yeah, they're going to be committing to the sniper. Is going to be market on it. Kawa switched back to soldier. You know, that's not the off class they're going to be playing today. And so once again, it's going to be some sniper gameplay on process. Going to be up into sewer and immediately
and it's going to be a sticky detonation coming from Kavito. If they get this Kylorfo pick, they can definitely try to stay in the fight. Wait, Kavito's in. Kavito's in. This is a feed. Kavito's in. And nobody noticed it.
Headshot.
Yes, sir. And Rick, and it doesn't look like we got the shot, but they are down 3, and it looks like Market's actually going to be caught here, babe. Wait, but just well, it doesn't look like he's dying today. He went and stopped him, and he tried to get the kill today, and choke.
They get the respawners. They're going to try and fight this again.
And the Uber is out. The Uber is out.
Oh my surf,
Market,
dude.
Ooh, wait, crazy surf. Wait, Reese wants it. Reese wants to chase. Reese wants the sniper, and that's exactly what he's gonna get. We got DJ Quad in the back trying to get the pick. Oh, but no.
Oh, Caboose goes down.
Choke, and Rick Rigatoni's gonna go ahead and kill Caboose in the choke. They have 4 players, 3 players now. This is not what you want to see if you're a PEGMODE gamer. If you are a PEGMODE gamer, you do not want to see these numbers. Players are down, but 40% ad on the side of RPC, which and Kavito is currently sticking very aggressively in 2, and he's got stickies down in 1. This could be your 4. What is it? 4-3, 4-2, 4-3, 4-2, 4-2, 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. This could be your potential 4-2 match or a successful hold for PEGMODE, keeping it at 3-2. I know the PEGMODE fans are nervous right now. Yeah. And the RPC fans are ecstatic right now. Yeah. But they need the support, as they are going to go ahead and push out 1 with this Uber. No one is dead yet. The gun is not dead. Kavito's knocking stickies off the point to go ahead and signal anybody. Oh, but Rick Rigatoni going ahead and killed Market, who was still on the ish. Double bomb coming out.
Oh, so
RPC.
many picks, though.
There's so many picks. Really good picks.
Do it.
Really good picks. They need to focus the same people. They need to focus the same people. The hell there. Oh my God. And it just continues. Kavito's in deep. Lazarus in deep.
It's just all
needs to do all she can. And it's roll it up. Pack it up. Come to town. It is 4-2.
Yeah.
It is 4-2. If this is the match point,
or die.
This is do or die. And we have seen the do. So can we do it, or are we going to die trying? And Kawa is now finally on Pyro, the mid.
It's been unleashed.
It's been unleashed.
We're going to have to see if it works.
Nazra is already deep on the Kylorfo, getting early damage. Reese going ahead and doing a little bomb to get some height. We do see Kawa just going ahead and get some
Reese
damage.
Reese going to be taken down.
Oh, yep. DJ Quad's going to go ahead and pick up Reese. And the flames are just coming in, putting everybody on fire.
Oh, my, bro.
Oh, my God. Kavito with the football. Holy shit. Oh, my God.
That was a Hail Mary right there.
Oh, my God. Holy shit, bro. Oh, nah. That's not a holy crap. That's not a holy moly. That's a holy shit, bro. Woo, boy.
I giving it to him right now, and you know it's an okay position for PEGMODE. You know, I think it might be one of the first minutes that they've won, but they've only got 7 minutes left on the clock to try and make things work here. So they're kind of backs up against the wall. They need to get 2 rounds at the very least to at least tie here and send it to a golden cap. So they do have the spy, market on the spy. They still have the pyro up. So at that choke. So maybe just trying to make some distractions. We are going to see market. He's in IT at the moment. He's just going to be providing the intel. Almost been bumped into by one of his soldiers there. He's going to be wrapping up around. He's on the cloak and dagger, so he's got to take his time. Nazara dying,
unfortunately. DJ Quad clean it up? Yes, he can.
Good.
He is going to clean that pickup for his bro. But DJ Quad is also going to get put in the pack by your...
Decloaks?
Oh,
might get that.
And it keeps going.
He's going to be able to get Kavito. Good stuff from Market right there, putting his team in a better position. Now it's just going to be the Uber coming out with Beniferous. Oh my God, if that pipe hit, jeez. And so They are going to be...
No!
He just pipes him out of the air. Paniferous with no fear, just standing tall in that choke. He's eventually going to meet back up with his team, but unfortunately for them, they're still at huge disad. Divine at the 100%, and depending on how this fight plays out, this might be GG's for the side of a PEGMODE.
This could be the dub for PEGMODE. This could be the dub for RPC that they need. If PEGMODE wants to do anything, they need to do now and stand tall. Speaking of tall, we do see a little backward player. Who's that behind? That's none other than Kawa on the back. But
he's not going to get it in time, I don't think.
But she has signaled that she is behind, which is going to go ahead and prompt RPC to go ahead and deal with it accordingly, which is go forward accordingly. Or PEGMODE gets a collapse on, which isn't going to happen. Kawa's going to actually go ahead and bring two people back for the moment. Holy moly.
That's impressive.
Kawa is just living to the best that she can, sending Yerb back to go ahead and deal with her. As the 1v1 has commenced, Kawa is looking to go ahead and die respectfully, or maybe live respectfully.
Yeah.
Oh. But Yerb is behind, which is going to go ahead and prompt Nazara to get... Oh! Ah!
But two on the other side of things. Looks like in the midst of that, PEGMODE were maybe trying to pick the choke a bit too aggressively. They lose two, and all of that. It's going to be Ed and Nazara falling. They wanted to try and get through while presumably people were distracted at Kawa, but it's not going to be enough of distraction. They lose three in total. Only one going down. Rick, Tony, and RPC are going to use that to aggress for sending a soldier in to get space. But actually, no, they're going to take their time. They realize that they're in the dominant position right here. They don't need to make any moves, make any maybe plays that might backfire on them. So they're just going to play it slow, play it safe, and play it, correctly to maybe try and win this here. As now it's going to be the aggressive Uber coming out from the side of PEGMODE. They get the counter from the side of RPC, so a good early start. They are going to be able to take down Kavito, so maybe the best possible way this Uber could have gone, considering it's a solo Uber and everything. Now everyone else from the side of PEGMODE, they got to try and collapse and get these players if they want a shot at staying in this. They are going to be able to get they are going to be able to get Kylapor. If they get Yerb as well, can they get Divine? If they can get Divine, they have to worry. Don't have to worry about any Uber, but Divine is so far out with his scout. Looks like Rick Tony is going to be taking a fight in IT. If Rick can win this, if he can stay alive, no. Great rocket from the side of Kawa. If Kavito dies here as well, it might be it. Oh my god!
Saved by the Bell, puts the sticky on the top, makes Kawa crater. Crazy. That was crazy. That was fire. That was fire.
That might have secured them the win, because now PEGMODE, they're not in a position to really try and fight this. Divine still is going to have the big Uber ad, so they can't really stay in here, PEGMODE. They've got to make something work. It's still doable. They still have enough time, but they've got to start making miracles happen like pronto, Jamon.
Oh, but just when we're saying that, you're very right, as we are seeing the Kawa back on to Pyro Extraordinaire. Wait, are they on? Is that crits?
Yeah.
Oh, that is crits. That is indeed crits. As we do see the crits going ahead and bopping. Oh, we don't see any picks with this crits. We see an Uber force, though. Nothing crazy's happening. Carlorfo is getting a lot of damage out from this choke. And he's living. He's living, but we have a couple people behind, and we got the cleanup crew. Everybody love it because the cleanup crew. But they ain't cleaned up, and they ain't getting stuff. And
oh my god.
It's just consistent back and forth. And Caboose is dead. Divine is living. Can Quagmire get the pick on the Reese? It'd be a lot. He got bowed. It's a little rough coming in. Quagmire and Penny. And Quagmire is already in. Getting
nice rocket
by
from Reese. And that might have just been it. Only 2 minutes left on the clock. Might be technically doable, but they would have to be on last at the moment. Right now, PEGMODE still, even in these situations, you want to still give it your all. Maybe try and see if you can get any slide points that you possibly can. They are going to be at Uber disad, and it looks like they want to maybe try and get aggressive here. Yeah, they are going to be sitting. Oh my god, Nazara is going to be launched up into the sky by a nice rocket from someone. They're just making his bomb that much more otherworldly, and he's going to be launched all the way up there. They do get the Uber force from Divine and his crew, and they are going to be at a close Uber themselves, but a soldier in the backlines as well is just going to cause further havoc for PEGMODE.
Oh, but the crit
everyone's dying.
Oh, the crit is out, and it's Hitscan Legacy. It's Hitscan Legacy. Yes, sir. Marcus doing his part. Marcus doing his part, but ultimately gonna lose the part after Caboose gets bombed and Divine is living.
Reese,
Divine is
6K.
living. Rick Rigatoni has already dropped the GG is a minute and 3 seconds left. You need a miracle to try to get this going, but as it looks to be good game. We have some GGs on the side of PEGMODE. As we continue, we see Penny on Sticky Jumper. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be your good games going all around. As we do see, it's just 40 seconds left on the clock.
It's just stat padding, you know, at this point. It's got to be said, Reese at an 8K right here. Part of it real, part of it maybe a little bit kind of gifted from the quote-unquote garbage time that we're seeing at the end of this match. Regardless, even if it is garbage time, these players haven't been playing garbage. They've been playing amazing. The diamonds in the rough, if you want to say, as they've been giving it their all. An amazing series between RPC and between PEGMODE. You know, we saw PEGMODE give it their all on Snakewater, able to take a round, take a map off of RPC, but RPC at the end of the day coming in strong, showing why they were the superior seed in the brackets. And that is gonna be the game for the side of RPC, winning it 3-1 in terms of maps. That last map specifically was a 4-2 victory.
Yo, speaking of 2, I'm gonna put 2 together in a little bit. Weather and go P Giblert. Yo.
As we do have wbacon here to kind of we are gonna quickly break down what we saw quickly wbacon. What did you see there? Obviously kind of a bit more dominant from the side of RPC. They were able to walk away with it and kind of just put PEGMODE in their pocket. And what from RPC were they doing to able to give them such a good outcome?
Yeah, I think the best thing they're doing is just rolling the momentum. They're very aggressive, as usual, but very effective in the way they did it. Kind of as we're talking about, both teams have kind of had some issues pushing the last of the Uber out. So kind of a funny way they kind of got around is they really never pushed the last Uber out or won rounds off it very often. It's mostly just most of the rounds they won were just kind of dry fights. They played off picks or played off momentum from second. So kind of felt that. And this was really a game that could have gone either way. I think, if I really analyze all the things, yes, there are things they could have done better here and there. There are mistakes, every now and then. But overall, it feels like the real big thing, it just really came down to micro. It wasn't like one team really out-strategized the other, or one team was making some critical mistake. It was really just, it felt like some teams were better at making taking some of those dry fights, and some of those fights ended up being key. And ultimately, RPC came out on top. And, there's a couple of really unfortunate parts. Like this one time, PEGMODE tried to push out. They thought they had a round reset coming, but they ended up being a little bit too slow on it, and ended up giving the other team Uber ad. There's a couple times where they're just a little bit indecisive with the Uber. Like this one time, they kind of looked like they were trying to milk their IT and just stood there. And this is something that happened in other maps where, as they're trying to decide whether to milk or use or do what, the rest of the team just kind of died around them, and that was a bit of a recurring issue. And RPC also just cleaned up a few of the small mistakes. There's maybe 3 or 4 Uber miscounts where they Ubered in to last against full Uber, but that didn't happen at all in the second half. They just cleaned up a lot of the little things and were able to ultimately come up with a victory, winning gold.
Definitely. Really, really great stuff from all of them. And I think we are going to get some type of a special interview for you guys. But before that, that's right, HelloFresh. You thought it was over. No, HelloFresh. Use the code that we got. It's amazing. You got this opportunity. We've been talking about it all game, Jamond. Just like it's such a great deal, and they got so many good opportunities there. If you need some easy way to get some quick and healthy food, that's definitely the way, because you don't want to be going to McDonald's, for the 12th time, this week. You get some healthy, get some vitamins in you, and then you can frag harder in your games, and so on and so forth. But as we're waiting for Reese to pop in here, as we have you back, Jamon, what did you think about that last half and the series overall?
I think overall, my thoughts that I'm gonna go ahead and lay down for the thoughts of the land, because my thoughts are so good. Not really. I think what really happened for the most part is we saw a lot of great back and forth going on this section. I think one of the biggest problems going with process is the idleness and the idleness from both teams in terms of trying to push last is very rough. We all know process is meant to be a very stalemate map, and I think the stalemate really killed a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie to you, the stalemate really killed a lot of momentum going in to whether it be last pushes or whatever it would be mid fights. It just felt like there was a lot of dead time, and within that dead time, it really didn't seem like a lot of commitment going to happen from PEGMODE. Which, on the other hand, we had RPC. excuse me, we have RPC for the most part pretty much curating this stale momentum and turning it into ways they are able to plan and to attack. At least in process, Snakewater was very dominant. We very much saw that. It was one of the maps where it was like, oh my goodness, RPC was going off. Don't get me wrong, RPC was going off, but Pegmo went in. Pegmo was going in strong.
Yeah.
And I think, had this been a different map, like if this wasn't process, had goalie been first instead of process, we would have seen a very dominant game coming from the soldiers. 1000% Nazra and what's her name? Nazareth and Kawa were pretty much doing the best that they could to really try to secure as much space and as much room as possible, while Carlorfo and Reese were doing the complete opposite, getting really deep, getting really aggressive, pinpointing these team fights. Or, for example, Carlorfo would hit a mid where he would look like he's faking going for the demo, fade bombs, goes kind of behind, makes it look like he's going behind, stays by sewer, bombs onto Caboose, kills him, gets the dub for the team. And at that point, it was just a trickle-down effect. So you have one side of the pot where people are just mad aggressive, and you have one side of the pot where the aggression is there, but we're just kind of idling and we're deciding what to do in a lot of these pushes. Like the one thing I saw from PEGMODE is, throughout it seemed like for a lot of the pushes, last whatever and more, there was just a lot of stalemate going on, to the point where they couldn't really do too much. You know what I'm saying? But maybe at the end of the day. The game was good, the dubs were good, and things were better. And speaking of better, we got the winners. Real quick. We have in the building Carlorfo, aka Kyler, and we have Reese, aka RPC, who's a bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I ain't know you like that. But listen, we got some quality gameplay here. Some quality good games. And the first thing I'm gonna ask is, what does RPC mean? Is it Reese or is it something different?
That's can you guys hear me?
We can definitely hear you, sir.
Okay. That's a secret.
Oh, it's a secret? Oh. Yeah. If I told you that,
it's classified.
What if Rick typed in the chat? Is that what that is?
It's whatever you want
it's
it to
whatever
be.
you feel like it should be, honestly.
Okay. So
what does it mean to you?
Roll it back, pack it up, come to town. That's what RPC mean to me. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now, the one thing I am gonna ask is, Reese, the mindset. I saw some plays. Some were interesting. Some made me a little scared. What was the mindset going to this game? First of all, what was the mindset after Snakewater? What was the team environment like? This is for both of you, actually. Now, this is just for both of you, Kylo and Reese.
I'll go first. I think we had some momentum going in on the Snakewater second half. Mm-hmm. We knew what we were capable of, so we just needed to play our game. Yeah,
just keep up what we were doing in that second half,
Mm-hmm. What was
going into real quick? Sorry, into Snakewater. Beforehand, were you expecting the score to be that close, or were you kind of expecting PEGMODE to be a bit easier to read in the first half, or were you expecting that to be kind of like their better map and kind of expecting that type of resistance from them?
I considered it's going to be their better map, so I expected a challenge, and they had a set play early on that we weren't prepared for.
Yeah, the mid got us. It took us a while to adjust to it.
After halftime, we made some adjustments, but it was a little too late at that point. unfortunately.
No, definitely. I mean, that's exactly what Jamon was saying. It's just saying, fix the mids, and you guys did that, and you were able to almost claw it back on the Snakewater.
Just
And then
about.
going over the process. I mean, first round, super slow. It happens on process. Were you guys like, half 2-1? They get that kind of miraculous last push, on their last to your last type of kind of, end movie type of scene. Were you guys a bit, annoyed by that, worried by that at all? Or were you just like, pretty calm and collected? All right, we'll take this halftime, work things out, and we'll come back in the second half and, win the game.
I know I wasn't really too bothered by it. I mean, it's just one round. So it's just up 2-1. I knew that we'd be fine. Obviously, we make some adjustments, but I don't think it really affected our team morale too much. Losing that last second, it was annoying, but we knew we could do it.
Yeah, we're making a bunch of little mistakes like chain feeding or whatnot.
Here's my question. You knew going in that you're going to play against the Kawa Pyro. And, here at Fireside, we encourage people to be honest and speak your truth, no matter how hard the truth may be. Now, against the Kawa Pyro, what was the thoughts? What was the concerns? Was it like, whatever, it's just a class? Or was it like, this person going to be so fucking annoying? What's the thought, though?
Yeah, Pyro's not really good. Or they're not good at Pyro, one of the two. It didn't really seem that hard to overcome.
It was annoying for me. That detonator can be annoying for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
For sure. But
Yes, sir. That detonator is annoying. Imagine if we had a score shot, if that's banned or not. I would hate
it's
that.
a lot to lose, though. It's a lot to lose another soldier.
That's
It's a lot on Nazara's shoulders to try to do everything alone. I don't know. Running it full time, I don't think is.
Yeah.
Because it really does limit you and what you can do.
Yeah, Nazara has a tough job if they run Pyro.
Yeah, he's got to do it all.
And here's my own thing. Other question. I got about two more. One of those questions where I saw that we had, if I'm right, Rick Rigatoni and not JT. Was there a reason that we didn't see JT tonight by any chance, by any means?
He had some family matters to attend to.
Understandable.
Can't really say too much about it, but
Yeah, all good. We respectful out here. All good. But nevertheless, I will go ahead and say I will congratulate you both on this dub. Congratulations on winning RGL Season 10 Advance, being the champions. Now, the bigger question at hand is, will we see this team in Invite? 1,000%.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Probably
Listen.
not, but
Yeah, probably not.
I say probably. It's the best time to do it. Benny's weak. It's time to clutch. But
yeah.
speaking of clutch, it looks like we are out of time. Tcmano, giblert, Carlo, and Reese, we appreciate you for being here, answering the questions, and congratulations on your dub.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Of
Congratulations.
course. Congratulations. And speaking of congratulations, why don't you congratulate that hello? No, I'm kidding. No, I was like, listen, it's been a great cast. This is probably this was the best cast I've ever done. That's no lie. I can't believe I'm able to talk
Great work,
this.
Shimon. You did
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. This is 4 hours into God, 4
damn.
hours.
Holy.
Damn.
Yeah. Hey, petition to start TF2 games at 8:30. It's not enough of this.
I got work at 9, man. I got sleep.
Nah, fuck all that. Enough of this. Enough of it, boy. 8:30 games, man. I'm getting tired of this. But listen, it's been fun. It's been great. Mono, Giblert, do you want to do shout outs before I do mine? My list is pretty long.
All right, I'll do them pretty quick. Shout outs to everyone watching. Shout outs to the teams playing as well. Shout outs to Jay, all the Fireside people for organizing this and making sure the streams happen. Obviously, Jamon, Dr. _ you guys are fantastic as well. Shout outs to Omar and the Minus Rep crew, Grape Lachuga, and shout outs to Pugs Refugees. Really great stuff. All right, Dr. _ go.
Oh, they can't hear Doctor.
No, never mind. He's saying wonderful things right now. That's all you need to know. All right, Jamon, do your shout outs.
Listen, we gotta get Giblert first. I'm long. I got the usual.
Hold up. I just destroyed everyone's ears. I want to apologize on stream. They can hear me now.
No,
shout out to Fireside. They've been doing some great shit, especially during TF2's hiatus for NA. Shout out to Jay. He's been hooking us up with the great matches and shit.
Big facts.
Shout out to all these teams. Yo, some good shit here. I like watching this shit.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to the food I eat in 20 minutes.
Yes, that's actually facts, dude. Oh my god, I'm about to eat my pasta leftovers. Giblert, what you got, bro? What you got right there?
I'll keep it brief. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for Fireside. And also Wacky Fire, you're the worst individual in the history of humanity. Also, Dit P, you're also the second worst individual in the history of humanity. So that's
I don't know about that one, but the first one, facts, man. Yeah. If you Wacky Fire, listen. As always, I've been fine. It's been great. I want to shout out Fireside. Like Tcmano said, there's some great coverage from newcomer to all the way to invite. And if this thing if it continues next season, it's going to continue to be the greatest. Shout out to the OG, Big Mel in the Gaming, Sea Shanty 2, the best teams. Oh, shout Run It Back. Yeah, I ain't forgot about Run It Back. Shout out Banksy in the Reform game. And keep your eyes on TFTV. Little podcast thing in the work. Keep your eyes on that when I make that post here. Will probably be Sunday maybe, but keep your eyes out. Other than that, it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure casting this game. It's been a pleasure casting it with Tcmano, with Dr. Underscore on the fantastic production. As I said, that's a double clap. Producers don't get enough cut, and I gotta say, producers deserve all the positiveness that they get, and Dr. Underscore def deserve that. Ain't no cap. Giblert on the analyst, Tcmano talking for 4 hours with me. Everyone did a great job here, gentlemen. Great job, fantastic job. And this is going to be our sign off. But before we sign off, HelloFresh, Pog, HF, 16696. You already know. Get your meal, get your dub, get your grub. You already know.
Also, Rick requested I say I like the way that she liked the way that I woo or something like that. So
Classic.
there's that.
She liked the way that I woo.
Was that how I was supposed to say it? Oh well.
I think that's it for us. Good night, y'all. Have a good one.
Good night.
Have a good night, everyone.
Mm-hmm.